Good morning. Multi-level marketing. Multi-level marketing. Is it ethical? It's one of those questions that everyone asks and have a debate about. What's wrong with multi-level marketing? Why do you need multi-level marketing in your business? Good question. Go into the chat room of our YouTube channel. We are currently broadcasting on, we're not broadcasting on Instagram. We are now. Go into our YouTube channel, find the poll and answer that poll, and we'll reveal that later on today. We have had an announcement, nothing substantial. Actually, it just seems like another build-up to the Wednesday meeting, which will be tomorrow morning. We'll have over 1,000 people scream into a Zoom meeting, hoping to get the answer about Boomerang. Whether 82 days of promising to launch will actually ever eventuate, I'm not going to hold my breath, and I hope you aren't going to hold your breath. Well, we'll try to get into a Zoom meeting. I'll launch it now. I haven't tried or tested anything, but we'll have a go and let's see if we can get into this meeting. It looks like Grace has already started. We'll share the screen in a few seconds and we will have a listen. This is Boomerang. They've been trying to launch for 82 days, would you believe? And it's Chantal, which will show.
Here. Thank you so much for spending the time to come and listen to this opportunity. I will start with a video. And
this meeting is being recorded. This meeting is being recorded.
The meeting's being recorded. And we're frozen there for a second. No, she's just playing a video.
From real-time analysis, Boomerang AI ensures timely decisions, capturing profitable opportunities swiftly. Its swift decision-making guarantees you never miss out on potential trades. Revolutionizing capital efficiency, Boomerang AI introduces collateral-free flash loans, providing seamless access to funds. This game-changing feature enhances financial agility for executing transactions effortlessly. AI-powered arbitrage optimizes trades by exploiting price differences across markets, adding sophistication
by promoting
into your strategy
this
and potentially boosting profitability. In dynamic markets, Boomerang AI excels in continuous adaptation, ensuring your strategies stay effective and relevant, providing a lasting competitive edge. Data-driven insights are central, enriching your trading experience by informing decisions with a comprehensive understanding of market trends and opportunities.
She's made a decision to ignore those warnings and rely on Shavez, the Almighty. So it's quite breathtaking, to be honest.
We're going to go deeper in just
we're going to tune in and listen to her.
First, starting to give you a little bit of background of the company and the community that is hosting.
Hopefully I'm coming across nice and clear and you can hear Chantal and myself in the same recording. But onwards and upwards.
Here we are. Tonight you have been invited to be part of an introduction to a community
excuse me,
which is called We Are All Satoshi. Was chosen in the name of Satoshi Nakamoto. He was the inventor of blockchain and the first Bitcoin. They were the absolute first pioneers in cryptocurrency, crypto development. And tonight we are taking you a little bit on a journey of the next generation of that.
Now I'm just turning off some of my audio gear, so that's why it goes a bit jumpy. And Avenger news is quite exciting. Rob sent me a message late last night, I think, and basically said he fixed his audio problem. He's been working on that for weeks, if not months. So it's so really cool. And he showed me a plugin that he needs to put in to work with the M1 computer and OBS, which is really exciting for us YouTubers. Now, I don't think there's any real point of showing this. I'm actually going to encourage you guys to actually join my YouTube channel. I don't know if you notice that when people comment in my chat room, sometimes they have a little star beside their name. That means that they are actually a member. If you want to join my YouTube channel, that would be much appreciated. It really helps. If every member actually paid me $1 a month, which is the minimum, it would actually be enough for me to do this full time. I could spend more time researching my content and just be fully focused on what I do. My other business is actually drop shipping, and we're just starting to have some success in actually selling websites that are of going concern, and also producing websites for overseas companies that want to get involved and learn how to do drop shipping. So we will be publishing more and more articles around drop shipping, and that will be available, or most of the content will be available for my subscribers to have a look at. And the reason I'm doing that is I want to get a feel for how good I am at providing workshops, training, and then eventually we'll make it into an online course, and the rest is history. But that's how I support myself, ladies and gentlemen, doing drop shipping. It's not the best at the moment because the economy's down. People aren't spending like they used to. But if you would consider joining my YouTube channel, there's a join button where you can do it. So if you look at Crypto Dynamo, and you can see his message, he's got a little green star beside his name. You won't see it on StreamYard when I highlight it, but for $1 a month, it's a good investment. Now, Chantal has been in the limelight, and while she's talking through this presentation that we get day in, day out, I've actually muted her in case you're wondering, so there is no sound. To the poll, that is. Do we need a third choice, Admiral? We do need a third choice. What would that third choice be for my poll? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually read out Chantal's. Now, I've done a whole video of this and of Chantal's message, and I'm just going to read through her message that she posted in some community area, and a whistleblower gave me the information. And it's in reply to her actually being a presenter for WOZ and the unfortunate never been able to release. They're quite happy just to carry on as normal and not have a release date by the sounds of it. But I thought this reply was actually quite breathtaking. And I'm also quite surprised that she's got the balls to continue promoting this when it's been brought to her attention that this has been flagged by government organisations in Australia and also in the state of California. And they've produced warnings, but she's chosen to stop and not stop, but just continue. So I'm going to play this while she's raving on about this presentation. Have a listen to this reply, because I thought this was actually quite shocking. Here we go.
Dear Eunice, your analysis is spot on. Every leader needs to find within themselves their truth on which basis to assess their position. And often we are influenced by our past experiences. Rami and Pascal, your analysis that most of the stress comes from giving launch dates rather than from having faith in the product development capacity of Shavez is also true. And Yvonne, I love the little guide share from Thomas. For me, Trash it summed it up last night. Shavez is a hardcore developer who is brilliant as a developer, tech leader and mentor, and became CEO by accident. His commitment to his mission is unwavering, and that is why he is throwing his unwavering support behind him. I was challenged this week with DDH publications which have the potential to threaten the fiber of my core business, which involves innovative funding solutions for development projects. I knew that with presenting in prime time I took a risk for this to happen, but when you see the label con artist behind your name when integrity selling has been your brand trust, it asks for a moment of reflection. So this is my very personal reflection. 1. For me, the most important element of a project are its massive transformative purpose, the big why, and the commitment of the leadership driving that purpose. Everything else can be solved if those two are authentic. Because if the big why has enough aspirational energy, it will have market traction. If the leadership is committed, it will be open to solving problems. The golden opportunity in this project for me is that Shavez is committed to develop a suite of products that change the game of affiliate marketing. And in that it implies it changes the game for people's chances to earn an income, that is providing a chance for healthy survival. Anyone can learn network marketing as long as you are coachable and willing to do the work. That transformative power of this development master Shavez is what makes this a unique opportunity for which I am prepared to be bold and face controversy. I treat it as feedback. And where it is within the norm of decency, I engage it openly, and where it goes outside that realm, I either don't engage or I use a legal team to engage. When I present, I always tell people this is a journey based on a tech development team. Learn to understand what that means. It is exciting, it has massive potential, and it is tricky as it is innovation. People can face delays and challenges, and people work on the basis of their maturity to face that pressure we are experiencing now. Beyond this, I reflected on where can I go to the next. And for me, that is how we help ourselves and the teams understand the intricacies of this journey and the objective data points that give proof of progress. So this is why I like the sharing of your overview, Yvonne, or the sharing of the screenshots of pairs that were found, etc., etc. It proves we are not conning anyone. We are pioneering disruptive technologies and have direct access to the process and help it learn so it can come into being with the brilliance it was envisaged. I love this group of leaders. You have almost all been here from the beginning and we are learning from each other. For me, that is the leadership commitment I associate myself with and am committed to serve for the sake of disrupting poverty, as that is what it is all about for me. Joseph starting in our group a leveling up of skills by talking about AI in our own daily work. Let's level up, a learning from each other here and be ready for the next launch as it will change the game completely. And in that learning, let's not be afraid to adapt our positioning of the project to suit the timing. When people understand the value of digital products as a portfolio, the value of a blockchain as a business model, the value of a development team in-house that works also at risk. And finally, I have thought of creating a scorecard for affiliate marketing 3.0 companies as a counter-campaign to the MLM smearing, DDH, and the like want to provoke us in their game. Let's use their energy to amplify our game of innovation and disruption through authentic backing of projects we believe will make a difference in the lives of our communities through crowd, network, and MLM techniques. Sending you all much love. Chantal.
So,
Redheart.
That's quite an interesting statement there, but they're actually claiming that they're innovators. What part of innovation is scamming people using multi-level marketing? Every time somebody signs up for Chantal here, she gets a commission. And it's put into the back end of WOZ, which is quite interesting, and they can use that to buy different products that they're going to launch. Now, there's something, well, I've got you there, Crypto G. Yesterday, we had a discussion about them potentially setting up and creating people's accounts. When I looked at the, let's say, the wallet address for the WOZ Income USDT liquidity wallet, we can see incoming money coming into that wallet address. Is it possible that people could using the money that they can have, the USDT that they have in the back end of We Are All Satoshi, if they used that money they can transfer but can't get out of the bridge, is it possible that when they use that money to buy potentially a membership for WOZ or a license for Boomerang, would that come up on that wallet address? As because what I'm looking at is when I look at that wallet address, I see incoming money. And I was insinuating yesterday that the money that they're using to buy these packages from their back end accumulation of funds they can't get out, when they use those funds to purchase products, as they say, would that come up on that blockchain? And if so, that would be really interesting to clarify whether that's true or not. Just what you might be able to answer that, because I was under the impression that any money that comes into the liquidity crypto address, which I actually will bring up while she's raving on about flash loan examples, I was under the impression that the money that you see there was all fresh USDT and not coming from any other source. But hey, I think I might have that incorrect, and if so, I'd like some clarification around that. So all the money that you can see at this address, is it fresh USDT or is it money that's come from the back office of We Are All Satoshi? The other thing I've done is I've put a Zoom meeting link in this meeting, lots of information today, and it was going to actually what seems to be Joe's Zoom meeting that was held at exactly the same time. And I noticed it in the Avenger chat. So I've just gone there at the same time while Chantal's in this meeting, and it does seem like they're running a meeting at the same time as this meeting, but under Joe's Zoom account, I noticed. Now, if that's the case, that meeting is going and it is currently locked. So there's two meetings that are running at the moment. So we've got Sheba Joe is in a personal meeting right now with alleged leaders, and that meeting's been locked so other people can't access it. And then we've got another meeting running with Chantal, who's sweating like a rapist because I'm going after her. Now, yesterday's video was quite important, and I'm going to play that in its entirety. It's called Avenger News, and Chantal is part of two organizations. Now, I'm going to ask my Avengers and anyone that wants to is to go to Chantal's LinkedIn page, find those companies and approach them and ask, are they aware that Chantal is promoting a Ponzi scheme. She's been warned that the governments have flagged it, but she continues. And I want to ask them if they are aware that she's doing such thing, because this is how we can break this company down. As they allege that they're going to go after people like myself behind MLM. And at the moment, behind MLM has been threatened quite a lot with legal action, which seems ironic. Last year, somebody was trying to sue me for $3.8 million in the New Zealand High Court. I spent $36,000 defending myself. We won the case. They filed a discontinuance. We got awarded all the money for our, not all the money, but most of the money for our legal fees. And it is a real battle between me exposing these people and obviously these scammers thinking they are, promoting technology, and they believe that they have a product. Even though we can prove them otherwise, they still continue. So we'll just listen to this message here, and then I might turn Chantel on for a bit.
I still believe there are hardly some people who understand crypto, token coin, blockchain, dissect, traditional arbitrage versus bot trading, power pose, software, hardware, wallet. Please study first.
I think that's a great point, and we'd like to provide some education around that. I don't really provide people financial advice, but just the simple logics and the basics. I've learned a ton from Crypto G and Susie Stealth. They've taught me a lot, and I really do value what I've learned, and I've now find it interesting. I can see why people get involved in what I believe is like a religious cult. This religious cult is called crypto, but I'm just never going to get involved in these schemes that they have. Now, the ironic thing about this is the fact that Chantel's going to be doing this presentation, and then they haven't over the last few days opened up the question and answers. They've just ignored everybody. They haven't opened up the chat room, and literally the 404 people that are in this room at the moment will never get an opportunity to ask anything, which is kind of ironic in a way. So what's the point of doing these Zoom meetings other than hoping that we're going to be introducing new people and they're going to be purchasing subscriptions or licenses, subscriptions of WOZ and licenses of, what do we call it? Boomerang. So this is a recruitment drive rather than a technology announcement about Boomerang arbitrage trading. And they're also, after 82 days of promising to launch and giving launch dates and nothing ever eventuating, they haven't actually got a product to sell. And this is where it ethically becomes wrong. A multi-level marketer, in my opinion, promoting a product that isn't real, isn't open, isn't launched. Why would they continue selling a product when they know it hasn't been launched for 82 days? Why would they let people sign up for a WOZ membership when they know that the bridge is to be shut for over 150 days? No one has been able to get money out of WOZ for over 150 days. But what they are claiming is they're going to be releasing new products into WOZ, and you'll be able to use your WOZ money to purchase them. Now, they are also claiming that Boomerang AI is an amazing product that's going to make everyone a millionaire. Joe stated numerous times that if you buy a $500 license, you could make $1,500 in a day. All depends how long you want to sit there and click on a button. And then he encourages people to compound their money and buy 3 licenses and do the same, and then buy 9 licenses and do the same. And if you go to Rob, he did a conservative estimate that if you made $1,500 each week from buying a Boomerang license, at the end of the year, you'd be a gazillionaire. A gazillionaire times 86,000 people they claim have bought licenses. There's not enough liquidity in the world to actually sustain such a claim. But people seem to be still buying licenses. And they still seem to be saying that people can be made very wealthy individuals by buying a Boomerang license. Maths is the answer to this scam. Mathematically, there's no way that this can actually launch and do what they claim. So why are these bottom feeders of the planet allowed to sit here in front of a Zoom meeting, not allowing you to answer any questions, and gaslight you into thinking that this is going to be the best financial opportunity of your lifetime? I would love to know that. And that wire is annoying me. So let's tune in and listen to Chantel, because we probably won't get too much of the meeting. And we do have another debank. You've got some good stuff coming out here. Thank you.
Just any random Zoom promising 3x, 4x returns needs to be understand from where that project going to generate profit. Is it money rotation? Is it pyramid model, third-party distribution of ROI?
No, it's exactly right, mate. It's we need more clarification. Rather than these, most of the presentation that Chantel is doing right now that I'm talking over is actually telling you how to build your team rather than telling you about the technology that she claims she's doing it for. It is disgusting.
Thank you, Danny, for the extra good effort you are putting here to make sure we get it red hot.
No worries, mate. I really appreciate the nice comments. It makes a huge difference. When I'm getting out of bed at 6 o'clock in the morning, it's 22 past 6. My partner, which I love to bits, is laying in bed by herself, keeping warm in the fart sack, as they say. And here I am creeping out of bed at 5:30 in the morning to get ready to do a show. But I just about gave it up last week. If you go to my YouTube channel and watch the homepage default video, you'll see that I was thinking of giving it up. But we're having a bit of luck lately where people are supporting us financially a little bit more, and it's helping. And hopefully today we've actually sold one of our websites, and then I'm going to do a whole lot of how-to videos teaching the new person how to use it, and I'll use that content for other things. So things are looking up, which means that I'm, at the moment, I'd love to be committed to doing this at 6 a.m. in the morning to about 10 o'clock every single day of my life, which I do, until we find another scheme. And also we've done a couple of new videos lately, one about Jane Gregory. So go into our live section, you'll see some other content. And there's also another one called I think it's called TCL or TLC, I forget, trading company. It's another company that's claiming to do arbitrage trading. And we bounced into one of their Zoom meetings yesterday and actually managed to ask the 10 people that are in there about their program. The site, the one that I talked over was actually also featured in Behind MLM. So they thought I was actually there as a Behind MLM person. It was quite hilarious. All right, so let's tune into some of this before we get told that the meeting's over and that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed the commentary, but if you've watched this presentation 10 times, good on you. But if you watch it 500 times like me, well, not quite that much, but you know, get what I'm getting at. It's pretty hard work. So let's listen to Chantal, who thinks she has a right to promote technology, and let's listen and see whether she's promoting technology or she's trying to build her downline or upline, whatever she's trying. Is she trying to build a community that is there to sell these products? Why is she promoting products that haven't launched for 82 days? Are they just building up their downlines, uplines, whatever it is? Here's
you can participate in affiliate income on the basis of becoming a premium subscriber. For that, you go to the person that invited you and you ask them for the affiliate link. And you register yourself in the system with the affiliate link
arbitrage trading.
Your first subscription, for example, of a miner. And then it means you have 2 affiliate links and you are inviting a person on your left and a person on your right. You ask them to register and they also buy a subscription. Then you have 2 basic subscriptions here, and that means that you can be a premium subscription. If you say, it's a little bit quick to invite someone else, you are allowed to purchase yourself. Register yourself here and purchase yourself 2 more subscriptions, and then you have here 2 basic subscriptions, and there your premium subscription. And when you're ready, then you teach on your right and left this to someone else. The affiliate income has 2 major bonuses. The first is the introducer
kickback. You can be waving my flag.
And that is a 5% reward as an introducer kickback for your direct referrals from the 3rd paid subscription that you sponsor directly. And that is not just on the first subscription, but also
get back in there before
they
close the room off.
The 3rd subscription can either be 3 different people all buying their first subscription, or it can be the one of the 2 people that has become your downlink purchasing another subscription, and from that 3rd one you're on the go. And then the second bonus is the one that I really love. It is a check match bonus. It is based on team income, and team volume doesn't matter whether it is overflow from your upline or whether it is direct income from new people you brought in or indirect from the people below you, your downlines. It doesn't matter. Everything counts as team volume. And that is absolutely fantastic because that creates team success. So what happens here? If there's $1,000 here and $1,000 here in volume, you have a right to earn 10%.
Okay, so just as predicted, volume. The meeting has been locked.
10% of 1,000 is $100.
So that people cannot get in here now.
Aware
well, that's
that
a victory in itself.
Your whole volume, there is a daily cap here, and that is $300 until you rank up. But $300 earning capacity on a daily basis is a fantastic starting point.
So what just happened there is I jumped into the room, I turned my camera on, and I put my hand up, and I waved my red flag right beside Chantal, and they just booted me out. And now what they've done is they've locked the meeting so that no one else can actually get into the meeting. So what they normally do is they popcorn people out. They try to find me in here. So in a minute, my screen will flash blue and they'll be able to see my username and then they'll kick me out. But we have a team of Avengers in here right now who could just light up the room if we wanted to, but we don't. We want to have evidence about Chantal. We want to know that Chantal has been provided information, documents from governments telling them to cease and desist and do not promote this opportunity, because we will be using these videos to actually give them to officials like the IRS or the ATO or the Inland Revenue or the FBI or Homeland Security or deputies or policemen, and we're literally going after these people. So in that, I want to call you guys out and say, do you know any of these people? Do you know where they live? Do you know their neighborhoods? If so, you can go to dissect.com, which is my website. It's linked on my YouTube channel. You can go there. You can contact me via WhatsApp if you want, Telegram if you want, or you can even go to the Contact Us page on my website. And you can fill out the form anonymously. If you use anonymous@gmail.com, I will not be able to reply to you. I'd rather have your real email address, but then we ask you on that form whether you want to be anonymous or not. It doesn't mean I'm going to broadcast your information, but I will use the information you provide and put it into a database so that we can stop these criminals. These are criminals. These are the bottom feeders of the planet, and they know what they are doing. They think they can stand up in a courtroom and say that I did not know it was a Ponzi scheme. Why would government organizations flag it as a Ponzi scheme? Why would this company go through so many domain names? Why has MetaMask flagged their website as a phishing website? Why has MetaMask contacted us and told us that this company is running a scam and do not connect our MetaMask wallet? Why has CoinMarket also flagged them? There's many companies that have flagged them. And their answer to that, we're going to get a new domain name. This lady is a criminal. This lady could do jail time, and I will provide the evidence happily. Now, you might think that's a bit of a statement. Have you heard of Bitcoin Rodney? Well, I was in a meeting with Homeland Security, IRS, and also the FBI and the head investigator for Hyperverse, and also the criminal investigator that's running him through the courts. They wanted video evidence of Bitcoin Rodney promoting Hyperverse. Thanks to my Avengers, we provided that evidence. We played that video. We did a presentation like I'm doing to you, to those companies. When Bitcoin Rodney goes to court, they'll be charging him for drugs because that's the easiest one to go for. And also money laundering. And also the third one is recklessly providing a crypto opportunity that didn't exist. Money laundering because he was selling accounts to people and using his dollars he couldn't get out of the platform to purchase new accounts for people and giving it to them and exchanging it for money. At the moment, you can't get any money out of We Are All Satoshi. Are these people in these meetings creating your account? Have you had your account created for you by one of these leaders? If so, it sounds like money laundering to me, and we would like to hear from you. So provide us this information. These guys will get away with it. The IRS told me, they said, Danny, they said, we're not interested in these Ponzi schemes. They said, because no one held a gun to their head when they handed over their crypto. Their words, not mine. So think about these, but we can actually be vigilantes. I'm happy to be a vigilante. I'm happy to put my name out here. I'm happy to get people claiming I'm doing defamation, and I'm happy to take on those lawsuits. Well, I'm not happy, but I will do what's necessary. You can provide me the information. I'll put it into a database and I'll provide it to the people. Now, you might think that's a pretty hopeful. Well, it's happening, ladies and gentlemen. Bitcoin Rodney is in jail. Bitcoin Beauty has said she's guilty. Sam Lee has been charged for serious fraud in connection to a $1.9 billion scam, which is Hyperverse. Where's Sam gone these days? Shavez has come in here and replaced him. Need I go on? Also, the media. We've got an article coming out soon in Bloomberg, the reporter. This is exciting stuff. There's also The Guardian. Sarah Martin, a reporter that's gone through the whole database that I've had, got full access to everything I have, and she's been writing articles about what's been happening in the land of Hyper Tech Group, which is the organization behind it. The IRS said to me, anything that we do will take 2 years because it's really slow. That's the real world. It's been 2.5 years, my journey, if not 3. And we are starting to get some real traction when it comes to people prosecuting people like Chantal. I want to be the person that provides them the evidence. Can you help me? Can you support me? Consider joining my YouTube channel. We need money to defend ourselves against these people because they're stealing your money and using your money to come after us. I've currently got no cases pending, but I probably will get a few, and I'm looking forward to it. And as Chantal just said in her last letter, which you can watch her video, is that she's going to use legal channels to come after me. Well, good luck with that, especially when I've shown you government documents saying that you should be stopping what you are doing. Let's go back into the room anyway, and I'm surprised I haven't been kicked out of here yet.
Look like? Well, imagine licenses, or by having at least 1 Giga member on both your left and right side, and you'll be eligible to receive a monthly share of 10%, which will be granted a free node subscription. And a free node is fantastic because a node means everyday income.
That you can't get off the platform.
So
there's a lie.
There is a very, very generous
it's like a game of Monopoly. You cannot get your money out of WOZ.
But we have terms and conditions. So the flash loan will be granted exclusively to whitelisted wallets, and will have
what she just said, whitelisted wallets. People cannot get whitelisted.
So
after
if you started with the trading journey, you will also be invited in the miner journey. Nobody is left.
She knows. Now, if you bought a WOZ
product, users who obtained a Boomerang license will be able to utilize
you
their
get whitelisted after it's launched. Now, this isn't launched for 82 days. So how can they actually make a claim that, to sell this and then tell you once you're whitelisted without actually going into that information more deeply?
Subscribers have the opportunity to receive Ascension Club rewards from multiple clubs. Ascension Club rewards will be credited once a month. All affiliate earnings are subject to a fixed 2% admin fee, no withdrawal fees. Minimum deposit and withdrawal is 10 USDT. Pool income will be calculated based on the total company revenue for the period starting from the first day to the 30th day of each month. The maximum earning amount for all income and bonuses is restricted to 3 times the subscription amount.
It's
the
true,
Bitcoin Ascension Club rank has no 3x capping. Thank you so much for spending the time.
No questions today, Chantal?
The nuts and bolts of this
She
presentation.
sounds like she's lost the wind in her sails, to be honest.
You were here, and I would like to introduce to you my mentor.
Right, I'm going to ring up Chantal now.
My partner in this journey of Boomerang with the Financial Freedom Team, absolutely one of the most amazing leaders in this industry, David, who will show us where we are now with the MVP of Boomerang.
Hi, Chantal. Thank you. Hello, everybody. My name is David. I'm from the Netherlands, and I can show you, of course, the developments of the Boomerang AI. And that's really amazing because the new UI,
your phone's ringing.
The user interface is built, and Shavez and the team is still working on it. But you can see every day there are some changes. Let me share the screen, and then I will go to the DApp. And here in the DApp, you can see already I did
Chantal was looking at the phone ringing, isn't she?
From a little bit wrapped Ethereum to against Wmatic. And you can see here, I put in like 0.002 Wrappmatic. You can see here, there's a small profit amount in USDT, like 0.001. It's still under, construction. They are still working with it because this has never been built before, and everything is new. So you can see the DEXs, Paraswap, wrapped Ethereum. You can see the percentages. It's changing during the time I'm talking because order books are coming and going, and this is everything you can see now. You can see also at this moment there is not a profitable trade, so it's not necessary to confirm. But this is what you see. You see more and more trades coming in here.
You'll probably see
a lot of losing. And we urge everybody, go to the DApp.
Probably see who looking at the photo.
The website is testing.app-boomerang.trade. Go there, connect your wallet.
God, this is actually a recording.
Because you can see every time this is changing, and this is all working via the blockchain.
You can see
this is one thing you can do. So the easiest thing is you refresh the page.
This is just a recording.
The only thing what you need to do is you select your
pair. At the reflection on her glasses.
The pairs
whether
here,
she looks at her phone and looks at the picture,
and you can choose, the first one. That is where you put in your liquidity, And the second one is the pair where you are going to look
Now
for
we
the
can ring up
trades.
David,
And you can choose whatever one
and
you want,
see if
and
he
you can make
is a
looking forward.
recording.
They are still working on the overview to get the pairs back in, so that we can have pairs.
Hope
But
you've
you can
done the
also
vote
see here
today,
DAI,
Backpacker.
USDT, a link, wrapped Ethereum, and you can also look here in these. Sometimes there are more in there. You can see the top gainers, top losers. You can see what is going on here, and you can also
Watch
click on
Chantel
this
in
one,
her glasses.
and then it will take this trade also
She'll
the
have
same.
WhatsApp on her computer.
You
and
can
she'll
put
be
in the
reading.
end the amount where you want to start, and if you put in one Ethereum, that's like $3,730.
I think
So
this is just a recording.
you can also do 0.002. It would be like $7,
I'm
and you
ringing
can just
David at
let
the
it
moment.
test run this one. The other part, what you also can do is, of course, the AI bot. And the AI bot, of course, needs to get data and needs to
Hope you
get learned.
voted on
And
my
this is
poll,
really amazing.
Backpacker.
And you can be a part of it. You can select, let's say, $1.
59% of
You
people
click
reckon
on
multi-level
the
marketing
Matic token
is
example,
unethical. Make sure
and
you
you
share
select
your
the
vote.
Polygon network. And you click on confirm. You see these here, the pairs is fetching, and some people that get pairs as something they don't see. It goes back to the AI bot again. But even if you do this, and we do this, more data is going through the smart contracts, and the AI can learn from that one. So it would be really good. Shavez will be tomorrow on the Zoom with more information, because tomorrow is Wednesday, and on the Wednesday we have always the update calls.
We're phoning you,
So
Chantel.
this is what I can bring to you, and yeah, we can always do this again.
You're on
and
Candy camera.
Go around this one.
Look at you.
Really a good.
She's looking at
And
it. You can see it in the
we
reflection
know
of her
the
glasses.
team is working very hard.
looking
We
at it,
know
trying not to
Shavez
look
and
away.
the team putting all leverage and energy into
Yes,
it.
we've got
And
you,
that is
Chantel.
really
We're coming after you,
amazing. And
Chantel, until
I'm
you
so
stop.
happy to be a part of this complete industry,
Come on,
this
Chantel.
development.
Answer your phone.
It's really
Are we
one of the
making-
most beautiful things we have on this moment here in We Are All Satoshi. And please do not forget the miners, because BTC20 Bitcoin Code is running from the 3rd of October. More than 1.6 million
to prove
BTCs are already
that we're ringing
mined.
her. Listen to what
Not
she says
even
next,
300,000
she
are
won't be able
harvested.
to have
So that's a
inhibited
big
her mind
opportunity.
that I'm
Make
phoning
sure
her,
that you go to your
and she
inviter,
won't be
to
able
your
to
person, and let him
fluently
explain
talk for one
also
thing.
a little bit
Or
more
she may
about the
address the fact that I'm ringing her and make a statement out of
Bitcoin
panicking.
code.
Let's see what happens.
Really good.
And it does seem like he's lying.
Okay, Grace, I give the word back to you.
Grace, no, he's meant to give it back to Chantel, so it must have been a recording.
You two are an amazing pair. So synergistic, so majestic.
Now look at the
so
smile on
wonderfully
Chantel's face.
Educative.
Is that a lady
That's
that's
the word
getting
I just
phoned by
made up,
somebody who's
okay?
thrown her under the bus as a scammer?
You provide such an education and such great motivation. And everything that you have said here has been so genuine and authentic. Thank you so much for such a wonderful presentation. I'm in total awe.
Let's see if David looks at his phone again.
I've heard this presentation quite a bit.
He's looking away.
But the magic of you two together, fantastic. Chantal, thank you so much. And David, appreciate those words of explanation and
Chantal is speaking like a rapist.
Where we are right now and what is the progress that's being made. Thank you all very much. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the event for today.
That's why I talked over the whole meeting.
Very anxious to get back with the person who invited you, and they are more than willing to get back with you so as to help you.
I'm going to put my hand up
first,
and
if
let's
you
see if
have
I
been
get kicked
invited
out.
today, make sure to thank the person who thought well enough of you to ask you to come.
You cannot turn your cameras on anymore.
Presentation. And I know that you're also anxious to find out when you can next invite somebody yourself to listen to this opportunity and join you.
So I'm going to put my hand up
after they have conducted their
to make sure we have,
and that is going to be on Thursday at UK prime
all right, I'm going to put my hand up.
We also have the US prime time
put my hand up,
this evening,
and I'll get kicked. Here I am.
Again,
I've got my hand up in the room.
So we look forward.
Yeah, put me in the waiting room in an instant.
Now,
you're not allowed to ask questions here, ladies and gentlemen. I've just proven it, and I've been removed from the meeting.
The recording has stopped.
No questions?
Patricia, it was so good to see you, as well as Nicholas.
So this is what you're part of here. You're part of an organization that won't let you ask any questions.
Give you back
Won't
the rest of
have the
your
chat room
evening,
open.
your day, or
and it's just
time to get back
escalating
and
people.
take a look.
You've got presenters that know this is an illegal activity who continue to promote. It's just unreal.
Do some testing, because in doing that, it helps.
And let's go to Chantel.
Okay, it helps you, and it helps us
another
get
ring
there faster. Thank you all so much. You're wonderful.
The chat room is open for a second, and it will be a post. Probably about. Thank you.
By the way, tomorrow is update with Shavez.
Update, not launch date.
I hope you can make it.
Sarcastic cow.
See you then. Hey, guy.
So let's turn our camera on. No, you can't turn your camera on. Let's see if we can put a hand up. Reaction. And let's get out of here. Watch this. I'll show you self view. And I get kicked out. So I get kicked out. And they, and then we'll have to, now I've been removed from the meeting. So what sort of organization are you actually part of when that sort of stuff happens? I mean, like they don't know it's me. I've got 3 Zoom connections, 3 different names, male and female, and they can't track where I'm from, and they won't allow me to put my hand up in the room. Now, if I was an investor and I just wanted to ask a question, I was like, why has it taken 82 days for this product to launch? I would be banned. So why are people still, after this stuff? Also, another meeting taking place right now, and that is in Sheba Joe's room. And this meeting is interesting. You notice that he wasn't in the room, so he's in this room here that's been locked. It doesn't tell me how many people are in here. I would love to know whether Bob actually got into this room. But when you hit refresh on this room, if you want some Zoom techniques on how to get into these rooms, first thing you want to use Zoom properly is you want to uninstall their plugin that they use. So they've locked this meeting. Now, why would I tell you to uninstall the Zoom meeting connection if you want to use Zoom after you're banned? So let me show you a couple of Zoom techniques just while I've got you here. And we're going, Danny, they are not going to answer the phone while they're on the Zoom. No shit, Sherlock. What they do, mate, is it breaks their concentration. I don't know if you noticed how fluent Chantel was when talking, but she was very nervous. And when I ring them, I don't expect them to answer the phone, but I know that it's distracting while they're talking. And it's an old ploy for people like me to do that. Now, we have had comments being prompted into their little brains when I'm prompting them with a phone call. For example, Carl Miller, he often says that Danny the dickhead is in here and he's ringing me right now. I know who's ringing me. And that gives us a bit of more interaction to know that we actually do have an influence in their lives. That's why I do it. It's not because I think they're going to answer the friggin' phone while they're running a presentation. Come on, mate. Jesus Christ. I thought I taught you better. You're not quite an Avenger yet. You're getting close, though. So what I want to show you is this is a Zoom web browser. Now, I have 3 web browsers, and you could do the same. You can have Firefox, you could have Safari, and you could have Chrome, and you could also have Opera. And you can simply go to a Zoom link. So let's pretend we're doing that. We're going to go to the Island Girls. And we refresh this, and we get this screen here, and it says Launch Meeting. As soon as I click Launch Meeting, it prompts me to install the software. So I click Launch Meeting, and now, I don't know if you noticed it, but down the bottom, it popped up a button, Join from your web browser. So you join from your web browser, and you click on this link here, and now it will take me away to the Zoom meeting. Now, I don't have all the functionality that I do with an installed version of Zoom, like my background picture, I might be able to change my username, but I pick a username like you see here, and then I click Join. So let's say in this meeting, and I join. Don't interrupt me when you get in here, Bob. Welcome to the chat room. And now, yeah, I know. So they can kick me, and we're in her house. So here's a whale trader. A whale trader. This is priceless. Now, they can't ban me, because if they ban me in the Zoom meeting, I literally empty my, what do? I empty my cookies in my browser history and re-log in again and again and again and again. And even Zoom can't ban me from doing this. So this is priceless. Now, good morning, Bob. Oh, the floor is yours. This is
I'm sorry I got the room locked. That was me because I started shouting. The Australian government knows that this is illegal.
Oh,
and then Joe woke up from playing the video and he's like, oh, and he kicked me out. And then I went back in and then he locked it. He's like, I don't care what people say on WhatsApp, Facebook. I believe in this. Shavez will get this done.
Oh my God. It's just amazing. So did you post a video clip in the Avenger chat? Oh, hey, baby. G'day, darling. How are you? You're looking lovely this morning. It's brilliant. But you know, so let's say she kicked me out of this meeting. I literally hit refresh, or I literally go into this meeting on different web browsers. So you know, she can't stop me coming in here. So you could do the same. So and shits and giggles to show you. First of all, I'm going to go in with another connection, and then I'm going to go in with Firefox.
Martin
before
Fox.
She knows it. Why would she? Yeah, I know. So now I've got one connection. You can't see me doing this, but as soon as I get another live connection, I'll flip through to that. I use StreamYard, which doesn't always allow me to. So now we've got it here. So now we'll go.
Crypto G, what the fuck was that?
Yeah, we'll go screen. It's a bit clunky this, but we can actually do it. So now we've got another Zoom connection.
Wait, to answer Crypto G, that was one of the great tech helps and promoters working out.
So that's how we do it. So if you want to, and maybe you want to go visit her, and in between her squats, and you go push it out, baby. Hey, listen to this. This is going to be funny. Push it out. Lift it, lift it. The world is watching you. Why are you doing it, people? Watch this. I can't lift it anymore. It's too heavy. So, you know. But yeah, we take the piss out. And you probably think that's a random lady, but that's not. That's somebody who's, So now we go in on another web browser and we just repeat. She
ended it. She's like, oh, why not leave it open?
Yeah, that's it's quite exciting from our point of view because we can do stuff like that. So now what we're going to do is going to show you some other shenanigans. This is what we call shenanigans. I can't even shut this web browser down. How do we shut down this Firefox? I can't figure out how to shut down Firefox because there's no button like the normal ones. I'll just move that on.
Let me see. I sent you a nice clip about Joe saying,
okay, where is that one? Oh, and I've put a new key on the keyboard. You'll love this one. Is that a message from Susie Stealth?
Yes.
So part of being an Avenger is you've got to have your own sound.
We're all grown-ups here. If we understand the technical process of a product development process.
He's playing a video from his meeting on 5/19.
Why can't we just accept Chavez is getting the job done? Okay, he probably shouldn't have announced it, but look, he did. Something obviously happened. Let him get his job done. Let him get it working. We can deal with it afterwards. That's just how I feel about it, how I think about it. For you guys, you have to decide that for yourself. I understand what you are saying, but individuals who invest significant funds into the development of a product are often considered crowdfunders and are usually compensated for their contributions in such a way that separates them from those who enjoy the finished product. You're absolutely right. But in that situation, when you're crowdfunding, the final product, you don't get any. Usually, you don't get any financial benefit from.
Incorrect.
You get usually maybe some shares.
No. Equity, man.
Let's face it, nothing. You'll get maybe a couple of thousand tokens if it's.
Wow, he doesn't understand crowdfunding either.
A couple of thousand tokens or a couple of hundred.
This isn't crowdfunding. This is crowd scamming.
You'll not have any financial gain in the future. Or you'll get a free.
No, but he's comparing it to crowdfunding.
Oh, no, it's just they do this. I talked to one of these big scammers once, and he said this is just a way of crowdfunding. I said, so you don't care about the people that are investing in these opportunities, believing it's something else.
The difference is just crowdfunding. You're guaranteed a certain thing per level. Like, hey, Danny, if you donate 1,000, you're getting 10% off for life. If you donate me 100 grand, you have a coupon for 30% off for life. You know, and then 10%. And you get to try the newest product every single year, and you get all the special invites for free. I invested in a few places like a winery and stuff, and that's what I get. So I don't know what he's talking about. Plus,
that's a good investment.
Got my money back.
Yeah. Hey, we got a link to these. I've noticed they've changed the password, thinking that's going to stop us for the TLC trading AI bot. They've changed the password so that you can't get into the room because they'll be happening right now. But have we got anyone in one of the meeting in links? That'd be quite cool. The Russian room here, which is quite cool. We'll just bring it up. Oh, that's quite good. So is he talking now? Or is that you're recording just a few minutes ago?
I'm recording the whole meeting.
Oh, right.
This is a video. So he's in the room, but he's playing a video. Like he's the lazy guy. He plays videos. The video because it gives the date. He's playing a video of what, like I guess he had another one of these where he answered questions, and the video's on 5/19.
So what's the purpose? Is this a leadership meeting, or is this because it's ran at the same time as UK Prime, which is really unusual if he's promoting Boomerang?
It is and isn't because he wants people to ask questions and the chat's always open.
Oh, right. And yeah, well, I'll try to get in. So basically, that link I've got, theoretically, it will happen again tomorrow, I presume.
Yes.
Yeah.
He got pissed. He's like, "Who's giving out our link? Who's giving out our link?"
Well, it's too late.
I sent you the clip. I sent you the clip of him saying it.
Oh, no, good stuff. I will play that in a second. I think. Is it Crowd One World? No, that's not. No.
No, it's in the WhatsApp. It's that big sound clip.
Okay. Oh, right. Bob Wilson. Right, gotcha. 6. Yep, I got you. No, cool. All right. Well, yeah. So you're playing that now, aren't you? Well, you're playing the meeting that's live still at the moment.
Yeah, you're just listening to it live, but I'm also recording it.
No, I don't mind. I think listening to it live is quite good, but if you want to carry on playing, that's good if you've got the time.
Well, why don't you play the clip first, and then we'll go back to live.
Here we go.
Okay, this is my personal Zoom link.
Can you hear that right?
How did we have people come in here that shouldn't be in here?
Well,
so somewhere along the way, people are sharing the link.
Brilliant, mate.
To people that they shouldn't be, probably knowingly, maybe unknowingly.
What?
But if you guys want this company to succeed, then we all have to take our part in protecting it.
Unreal.
I mean, what do you want? Do you want to be in a company that disappears in 6 months because of the aggravation? Or you want to know that you're here for the years to come, the next 10 years? Because we are going to be here for the next 10 years.
Oh, really? Prove that. With what evidence? How? You get locked up before then? Jesus Christ. Oh, that's brilliant. Oh, my God. That's, I'm going to make a short out of that. Yeah, I'm going to definitely make a short out of that today. I just need to, that is brilliant. Thanks, mate. Thanks for the content. It's brilliant. I just can't get, you literally cannot fathom that these guys think that they can get away with it. I mean, Chantel's, that's something I probably would want to play today is Chantel's video, because it is actually, to me, it's actually breathtaking that they think they're actually on the edge of technology, and they think that they're technology is, and that, that you just can't make that shit up, because there's no way that anything, this is nothing to do with Chantel. Sorry, this is nothing to do with being a technology fighter front. This isn't like them exploring technology. Ponzi schemes have been around for ages. They don't have a product or service. Any money that gets paid to anybody has actually come from memberships they've sold or license money they've sold. There is something at Crypto G. I've got you here, but if I went to the main liquidity wallet, this is actually called I'm pretty sure, what have I called it? It is actually the main, there's a technical name for it. It was Income USDT Liquidity Wallet. And we've actually watched, we've seen $5.6 million being lifted out of this platform just the other day. And this was just before they were going to launch, which is really unusual because it would insinuate that they know people are watching this wallet address, and it would insinuate that they were about to launch because there's a lot of liquidity. But that money got lifted off the platform around about the same time they were going to launch. But now there's only 123,000 in there. And I say only because we've actually tracked $140 million. And every time I say that, I think that can't be right. But we've been tracking the money.
That's actually way more, everybody.
What was that?
It's way more than that.
It has to be, eh? But we're watching money. Now, this USD tether, you might know, Bob, but see it's got a V underneath it. What does that actually mean? Is that... So when you see it says because I know in the back office of WOZ, you can convert your WOZ dollars into USDT, but you can't get your USDT off the platform. But I'm assuming that when you go and buy a WOZ license, you can actually use your WOZ money to purchase a new license. So what I'm alleging, hey,
I don't think you can.
Well, that's what I'm trying to determine because my theory was.
I think in the back office it could only be used to get tokens or not. I mean, I'm not a member, so I really don't know if you could use it because I think they have a deposit address. They have a deposit address where you send your money, just like Bitterlip and Zen had one.
When people listen to us, Bob, they say to us because we're not members, we can't be an authority and speak. Well, I'm not going to sign up for a house fire to know that house fires destroy people and families, but what I'm getting at here is we were under the impression that the money that we see coming in here is fresh money and not from any other platform. However, when Hyperverse fell over, we had people creating people's accounts for them. And that's what we want to find out. Have you had your account created by somebody else for you? Or did you go to the We Are All Satoshi platform, sign up for a $50 membership and buy your left leg and your right leg for $150 combined, and then get trottle off and go and buy your $500 your $500 Boomerang license, and then do we see the transaction in here, or have presenters gone out there and created accounts for people, and we'd still see the transactions in here because are using their back office USDT to purchase these monies, and that's one we're a wee bit confused about. So some clarity around that would be much appreciated, because when I look at this in the mornings and I see that 59 minutes ago someone decided to buy a $503 license, which means they just purchased a Boomerang license. I'm thinking, who the hell would be purchasing that? Because either they haven't been listening or searching or researching, or...
Well, did you see the poll that the Germans did? Or
no, tell us about that.
I sent it to you.
You send me lots of things, Bob. 20 votes for our multi-level marketing. Is it ethical or unethical? We're going to end the poll in a few minutes, so if you haven't voted, please do. So far, I'll tell you that there's more people saying unethical than there is ethical, but it's pretty close. So by all means, if you haven't voted in our poll in our YouTube channel, I'm broadcasting on 8 different platforms at the moment, so trottle off to dissect.com, find the YouTube channel, and then go into the chat room and vote for the poll that you may see there. Right, so you sent me, and did you send it to the main Avenger chat room, did you? Oh, there he is. He's popped. Sorry, say that again.
I just resent it, so that's all at the bottom of our chat.
Oh, right. Oh, brilliant. Oh, you're good, mate. Thanks for that. Really appreciate your hard work, mate. You actually are a friggin' legend in this game. So this is the poll. Share your current state of mind. Anonymous poll, so no one has to put their name out there. That's another interesting thing about how people want to remain anonymous. And how these platforms grow is because the person that introduced you into this scummy bottom feeder platform that's going to make you salivate at the mouth for no reason is because a friend of theirs have introduced them into it, and they don't want to dob their friend in. So it's a perfect storm, as some people would say. But here's their poll. Share your current state of mind. Oh, this is a brilliant poll. We're going to set this up on the. We've got to actually do this on my community area because this is brilliant. Yeah, it is actually breathtaking. Okay, share your current state of mind. I will get my refund back Once MVP starts, I will withdraw ×3 and then we'll recharge $500 lots. So what they're basically saying there is they're going to compound their winnings, and that's the perfect customer. You're not actually helping anyone by repurchasing after you get your money. If you get your money, you're just keeping your money on the platform. The trick of the game is to get your seed money back. That's what Sam Lee would train you if he was here. He's the big scumbag. You know, Sam Lee, the guy that's been charged for serious fraud for the United States of America, even though he's an Australian citizen, because they're trying to put out warnings to people who are doing these presentations. Anyway, diverse. Once MP3 starts, I will make 3 times and exit forever. So they just want to get rid of it. I will never start. It will never start. Motherfucker, Shavez and team scam me big time. Love that. 8% of people believe that, not as many as I think. I am not going to stop here. Even if I have to spend more, I will fuck those motherfuckers ass. I think he's trying to say. I'm presuming that there's no other 3 word with a ##. So I presume that's ass. It could be and they got locked off the internet. Stay cool. If it comes, then great. Else we will move on to the next scam project and invest. And this is exactly what will happen. And I tell you, 60 to 80% of people that I deal with go on to the next scam. I get emails from people saying I was a victim of Hyperverse and now I'm stuck in Wee Global. And I go, what? Wee Global came out after this. You mean you jumped out of the frying pan into the fire and you didn't learn? The last time when you burnt your pants with you? It's just so frustrating. Now that vote is absolutely brilliant. So in real time, let's reproduce this, and I'll see if I can get this. Let's go and make this vote happen in real time, and maybe you guys can be the first person to vote, because I think that is absolutely a breathtaking vote. I'll see if I can. I don't know how many options you get to have. Oops, hold it. Something it crashed unexpectedly on my computer. Getting a few crashes lately. It tells me that I'm running out of memory for my computer. It sounds like Rob's worked out a sound issue too, which is great. All right, Bob, we're going to do this. All right, I'm going to show you how we...
I'll move you back to the live meeting. Joe's still shouting.
Okay. You do that while I do this. Go for it, mate. Thank you. I'll set up a poll.
This product, I can't stop you doing that. You can make your own choices. But the evidence is right there in front of you. Where do you want to look for it? How do you want evidence? You tell me specifically what evidence do you want, and I will do my very best to provide it.
Is the bridge working?
Communication from his side is terrible. Yeah, you're right, but that's who Shavez is. You know, if my best friend told me he was gay, I would say, fantastic, I accept you as you are. You've been my best friend for the last 20 years. You'll continue to be my best friend for the next 20 years. I accept you for who you are. I actually don't have many friends because I believe this is who I am. If people like me, they like me. If they don't, I don't care. I am who I am. At the age of 54, I can't change who I am.
Oh, it's the same as my age.
It took me years to become the person I am as it is.
Oh, what a disappointment.
If I want to change, it'll be because I want to change, not because somebody else wants me to change. So we can't expect Shavez to change just because you can't be patient.
I'll ring up Joe as we speak.
I agree with everything you're saying, but I also think it's important to fix the communication gap. Yes, you're right, and we're doing everything that we can to do that, but it is what it is. Shavez announced Friday. Yes, he did announce Friday. I've already explained that and answered that. At least I did inform my team to be patient. All of us have been on the meeting since the beginning, and by now we have some delays, which means the project is not yet ready. As leaders, let's keep encouraging our community to be patient until the process is done. Let's trust the process. Florence, you're absolutely right. What do you want? Do you want the product in a hurry, or do you want the product?
There's no product, you dumbass.
Because believe me, if he launches the product now, and then in a week from now, we have to go into maintenance because we have to fix something, you'll all be complaining. It's better to wait now.
Oh, even better. I see what you're doing.
Get the perfect product as possible, so that when we do start, we can actually start making money straight away and change lives. So you have to make that choice. As I said earlier, make that choice. Do you want the product to be completed, or do you want it quickly, fast, or ready? Those are your two choices. And if those two choices don't suit you, then the only other option you've got is to go to a different product,
Can you put
go
the
to a
camera at the
different
screen?
project that is already working, that you can make money now, so that can solve your immediate problems, and come back to us in a month, in 2 months, in 6 months, in a year. I guarantee you we will still be here. And in all likelihood, whatever project you went to won't be.
I'll get it.
Please share with us this recorded Zoom. Yeah, I'll share it out to all my WhatsApp groups, and then whoever your leaders are should be sharing it around. Did Lucky answer my question regarding the MVP? I'll be honest with you now, Shed, I don't even remember what that question was. You can send me a message afterwards to remind me. I'll look it up and see what I think. But whatever it was, I haven't had a response to that. But I will, if you remind me what the question was, I'll ask her again. I just don't understand why he can't take responsibility as a leader, as a man. Why do we have to say these things? Why not hire a communications team to help us with our work too? Again, Shopper, to some degree, I agree with you. But Shavez is not a conventional man. We are not a conventional company. Shavez doesn't work in a conventional way. He does have people that are a communication team. That's us, the leadership. When he gives us information, we give it out. He could employ 1,000 people in a communication team. But if he doesn't share that communication to them, then what communication is there for them to share? We are the communication. We just need Shavez to share more regular updates. But again, he is who he is. If you can't accept him for who he is,
they're falling apart.
Is to go and find something that you can make money now and come back in 2 months, 3 months, 6 months. I think it's ridiculous fun with us. Okay, I'm not sure what that means. I think you're saying, Harpreet, I think it's ridiculous he's having fun with us. That's fine. That's your opinion, and that's okay to have that opinion. If you can't wait, work on a different project where you can earn money now and then come back in 3 months or in 1 month. And you'll see that we're still here.
You can't
Does anyone from the leaders get opportunity to test the bot? He can give chance to them even if it's not ready.
There's nothing
people
to
are
test
testing right now. I haven't. I'm not bothering. I'm going about my life. I'm not sitting here in a chair with my phone in my hand waiting to press the button. I'm getting on with my life. I'm working. I'm cleaning my house. I'm cooking my dinner. Taking my dogs for a walk.
He's got dogs. Where do you live, Joe?
I'm not waiting. I'm just doing things. When it's ready, it's ready. API not working properly. For that, there are 3 problems. Find out. Once these 3 errors resolved, it will launch. Yes, that's true. I don't think it's a case of they're not working. I think it's a case of they may not have integrated those APIs, but it's possible that for whatever reason there's a bug in those APIs. You're absolutely right.
Oh, bugs everywhere.
Cornelia, AI.
Okay, that's
the end of that. Where was that last one? Right. Cornelia said AI. Oh, okay. I think you were answering that question from earlier. Shavez has told us that few leaders, individuals were able to trade last week. Have you personally heard of any who take trades? Yes, there are people in the leadership group that have taken trades. But if you haven't, don't worry. The product hasn't launched yet.
G'day, Joe.
You went and bought the car. Okay, you wouldn't buy the car if it didn't have wheels on.
App for your home address, so we can ring up
your deposit.
Local
you can look at your $500 as your deposit towards moving through the packages to get to the $10,000 package. You buy a car and you put down your deposit. And if the company phoned you up and said, look, I've got your car here ready to collect, and you turned up and it didn't have any wheels, you wouldn't take it. Now, fair enough, the company wouldn't call you and say, it's ready.
45.
Wow.
But that's because there's a physical difference. But if they said to you, the car is complete, and the car has got the wheels, it's got the steering wheel, and it starts, and then you take it down, drive it down the road, and something goes wrong in the engine, what can you do? They couldn't see that. They couldn't predict that, could they?
Yeah.
You get a puncture. They can't predict you're going to get punctured, so you have to bring it back. They fix the problem. You come back and get it later. We're in the same situation here. Shavez announced, surely he announced that it was going to launch because he believed it was going to launch. But then something went wrong. They had to delay. That's not the problem. The problem is that he should have announced, he should have come back and said, okay, look, this is what's happened. It's the communication. Internet is fine. Got Netflix working just fine. Okay. I would say that the product behind the scenes isn't completely connected, shall we say. Hi, Joe. Could you show us some screenshots of the trades of Boomerang and Profits? No, because I haven't got any screenshots because I haven't done any. What do you want to see? Again, you know, this constant need for evidence, this constant need for reassurance. It's, you know, why? I know we've all come from a broken place.
Oh, my God.
But you either trust Shavez or you don't. The evidence is right there in your face.
What the?
You all, or maybe not all of you, but I would say most of you all saw it working in the beta version.
Oh, my God.
So why wouldn't it work now?
Oh, my God, really? I can't believe this shit.
Mirko, respect, Joe. Thank you very much. Let me frankly say here that we need much patience to encourage Shavez to get this done. All he has been doing for all our good. This project is unique one, and I strongly believe that we will come out strongly. Let's encourage him and
encourage him. Where is he?
We are with him. He really needs our encouragement and patience. Solomon, thank you very much. Very nice to hear. Shopper Joe, can't we give an extract or a short summary of your conversation with Shavez every day? I don't talk to Shavez every day. Lucky speaks to him every day or every other day, and we do give out those summaries. That's what the updates are. That's what we get from. Like when Lucky sends out her update, I send it out to everybody, and that update is as a result of a conversation with Shavez. Claudia, I meant updates about what's working, what's not, why it didn't launch. Yes, you're right. It would be useful for him to come and do that. I know you guys are handing down all the info you possibly can. I'm just wondering if there's someone who's in the creation process who could hand down info to you, and lucky that Shavez might overlook due to working. Maybe. I think I have an answer for you, Claudia. It's not a wrong sentiment, and it would certainly be useful, and certainly would be easier for me if I had this information to be able to say to everybody, look, X, Y, Z. Gabrielle or Gabriella, dear all, be patient, thank you. IO, I like you, Joe. Thanks, IO. Very much apprecited. I don't see transactions on hash. What you talking about? Arbitrage trading not working. So about the transactions on the blockchain, you speak after all the promises to community. I talk about the transaction hashes that we all of course, if you're not doing a trade, there isn't a transaction hash. That's like saying there isn't a cake if you haven't mixed eggs, flour, and butter together. You haven't done a trade, so there are no transaction hashes. So there are no transactions on the blockchain. But if you go to if I gave you my wallet address for my MetaMask, you can go to my blockchain and you can go and see all of the transactions that I did during the beta version.
Was it too much?
And in fact, I think I do have. I'd have to find it now. I may have the Polygon network specifically for, where was it? Was it for the company? I don't know. The testing, where they did on testing, we have the transaction, the Polygon chain transactions that were done during testing that you can see. But yeah, if you want my wallet address, I'll give you my wallet address, Mario.
You can go
and see all of the transactions. You can go and look through my blockchain, see every single transaction.
You've done those.
His wallet address. I'm sticking my neck out for Dennis now. He may not be.
Problem. I can do that. Why not?
Yeah, why not? Go and see all the transactions, Mario.
You haven't got any.
But again, you know, if you're not happy, if you don't want to believe it, if you refuse to believe it, if you want to believe other people instead,
this is like
your option is to go and do something else and come back in 3 months. Because we'll still be here. Simona, I trust God, I trust Shavez, I trust in the process, and we're very happy with lots of money in our pockets. Absolutely.
He said he was never leaving
leadership, Joe. Thank you very much. Very much appreciated. Yes, someone has to follow. Yes, someone has to follow. I'm not sure what you mean by that, Herodas. But thank you. Are those guys who brought Boomerang straight away from the company trading yet? No,
If you're in the
nobody's
meeting,
doing
listen to us.
actual
Please
trading
ask
yet
questions
because we
about
haven't
the
fully
Ponzi
moved to
Scheme Avenger.
MVP. But it's coming.
It's coming.
McCann, because I think that you said you earned $100 easily per day, just like did you get that money? Of course.
Prove it. We can't see
Remember,
it.
we're not just earning money through Boomerang, we're also earning money through the affiliate.
You alleged it was from
So
Boomerang.
in Boomerang, during the beta version, I made we didn't look. I'm saying $100 a day. We didn't trade every day during the whole beta version because remember there was large periods of time when the app was under maintenance as they were developing, refining it, finding new ways to doing things.
$100 a day. Well, you can, mate.
But on the days that we were working,
oh my God,
on the day, really? I was making easily $100. I did one trade with 56% profit and made just over $500.
Oh, one of those lucky trades
on that one trade.
That was it.
Yeah, it's all there on the blockchain. You can go and see it all.
Well, we never found that transaction.
I think you said right. Okay. Or is it just the beta version?
More quick than a mouse?
No, of course it was real money. It wasn't. The beta version was a testing version, but it was all with real trades. All that money goes into your MetaMask. I mean, tell me, what other company, what other platform?
Well, we never
there must
saw
be
the
dozens of us here. Out of this 100 people, there must be dozens of us here who are in the hyperverse.
Oh, this is.
Where was that money stored? Did it go into your MetaMask?
This is showing
or did
you
it
that
go into their wallet, where they had control? Of course, you all know the answer to that. It went into their wallet. Here, it all goes into your MetaMask. Of course, I withdrew. Yes, I withdrew. I've been using. Or I was at that time using some of that money.
I can attest to that.
Yeah.
Where's the hashtag?
Dennis was withdrawing too, converting the profits into USDT,
on the hashtag, you mofo.
Sending it out to my Nexo account.
Nexo account. What the heck? Oh, he's frozen. Come back, Joe. You got to show this on the blockchain. Otherwise, it's just your word against ours. Show us the transaction you did for that made $500 with one click of a mouse. Everyone remember that video? Uh-oh. Bob's going to be back in a second. But the unsubstantiated claims of Joe, we have infiltrated his Zoom meeting, his private Zoom meeting. He's got 45 people in there at the moment. This is as good as it gets for an Avenger at the moment. News to hand, Joe has had his Zoom meeting hacked by the Avengers. At the moment, we currently have our correspondent Bob rebroadcasting his Zoom meeting where Joe is making unsubstantiated claims about trading. Joe has made claims in the past where he claims that you can make up to $1,500 in a day and encourages people to do so. Our evidence has shown that Joe is full of shit. He doesn't know what he's talking about and he's got no proof to back up his claims. In fact, he's just mentioned that he's done it. You can see it on the blockchain, but doesn't provide the blockchain address or his wallet address to prove the transactions he's alleging. In fact, he said he made $100 from WAS in general and not by doing arbitrage trading. Previous correspondence shows that he has alleged that he was making $100 trading a day by doing Boomerang trading. And now he's turned that around, ladies and gentlemen, to being in general overall. Also, he's failed to mention that if he has made $100 a day, it will all be locked in the back end of Wea or Satoshi and unable to get his money out of the platform. Who are you going to believe? A guy on his back foot in a Zoom meeting with 45 other people who are throwing insults at him and alleging that this guy is full of shit? He's telling people he will not leave the platform. He's encouraging people to go find another opportunity and make money and come back in 2 or 3 months' time. Every day this guy gets onto a Zoom meeting and he says that it's just around the corner, just around the corner. And then he pitches you their pitch deck, telling you to go buy an arbitrage trading license. This guy is a bottom feeder of the world. And Joe, you're watching this. Chantal, you're watching this. What are you guys thinking? Do you really want your name to be mud? I'm going to do my best to name and shame you guys and fully expose you guys for the fraudsters that you are. We are currently looking at Joe's wallet address and we cannot see any transactions. Hopefully our correspondent Bob will be back, but let me show you what I'm looking at so you know that I'm not full of shit. We are looking at the Joe's wallet address. And if we look here, we can actually see what Joe has been doing. And we cannot actually find any arbitrage trading. Oh, we can. Yes, we can. Ladies and gentlemen, here is a successful trade, not arbitrage trading, because arbitrage trading makes, this is the wallet that Joe has been using since day dot when connected to. Now, he's still transferring money around 5 days ago. And if we go down here and we look for a request flash loan, it was done 45 days ago. And we have labeled the wallet, and we know this is his wallet because we've managed to get the hash from the demos that he's been claiming. We click into one of those and we look at an arbitrage trade. This is real-time stuff, ladies and gentlemen. Well, it's not real-time. This was his last successful trade. He come along and he traded 100 flash loan money. And if you go down to the fourth line, you can see that this didn't actually make any money. It actually remained the same, but it did actually lose nearly a cent. This was because he was trading 2 stable coins. So he traded $100 and there was a deficiency of 99.999, which is just short of a cent. 1 cent difference between these arbitrage for $100. So that's stupid. Why would you trade 2 stable coins in the first place? I must ask. But if you come down to the bottom here, you can see that 98 cents was actually paid into his MetaMask wallet for the transaction, and there was a 3% gas fee. Questions. We want Joe to come on here and we want to talk to you, and we want you to explain line by line what this actually means, because we do know what it means, and we know there's no 98 cents profit in there. This money was paid out via the Boomerang fund controller V3 account, which is part of the smart contract that runs this fake arbitrage trading platform. They are using Joe's money that he paid for a $500 license, and they're paying you back from your own money and topping up your MetaMask wallet after this transaction is done. It is crazy. Now, how do we know this is true? Well, if you went to the main, I think it's this one here, the main liquidity wallet, we found that they have a wallet where they had to keep it loaded with money so that to make these transactions go through. So this is the let's say funding account. If we come here, we can see the different exchanges that they have kept topped up. And as you can see, they're all at 0.11103, 31 cents, 34 cents, and $2. And this $2 actually came from me because I didn't know much about crypto, and I transferred Binance USDT into the platform, and they're not using that because it's on the Polygon network. So then we loaded in $5, and then we noticed that the trading resumed. Yes, when the trading was plugged in, it resumed as soon as we topped up this wallet, which proved to us that there's no arbitrage trading going on. In fact, it's all a simulation of arbitrage trading. They are requesting real flash loans. They are just basically exchanging from one platform to another to create a transaction that you think is real, and then they are paying you into your MetaMask wallet from this wallet address. When we showed this on our videos, the next day the code that was generating how much they pay you from the website was removed. And, you know, as breathtaking as that may sound, if you go to the test wallet now, you can actually see they were telling people that these trades that you see here are where you can pick what trade that you want to select. So we've done this yesterday and we've done this day in, day out, and this is a prime example. So here is DAO, and I don't even know what USDC.E is, but here's a profit available for you to trade at 0.4338. And if you go down here, here's the same 2 exchanges going the opposite way, and you can make a profit of 0.8515. And if we wait here for a second, I've done this so many times, it will refresh. And I think it just has refreshed, but it hasn't refreshed with new market opportunities. Now, arbitrage trading, if you do a search on ChatGPT and ask what arbitrage trading is, you'll find it's done very swiftly. And if there's a deficiency on one exchange and the other one, you can basically trade and take out the money. Normally, arbitrage trading involves millions of dollars being transferred from one place to another, and the insufficiencies. Imagine that you've got 2 supermarkets and they're both selling bananas at $1.99, and this company is selling their bananas at $3.99, and they don't realize that the market has updated the price, and they haven't updated in that split second where the market, they haven't checked the price at the market and updated their prices, a bit like petrol. then you can trade between these two platforms and make money until this company here goes, oh my God, we're selling bananas too cheap. We better go back and check the market rate. That's what arbitrage trading basically is. But in the big world, can you go in with your $100 and make what Shavez alleged Shavez alleged that he was making consistently for 2 days trades with 4% profit. So he was alleging that the supermarket had a bunch of bananas for $8 and this supermarket had a bunch of bananas for $4. And this supermarket hadn't checked the market rate for so long that he had time to go click, 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 and wait 30 seconds for it to go away and do the transaction and come back. That was possible. Now, there's never, ever been any trades that have actually made money. We've never, ever seen any trades that actually made a profit from what they call arbitrage trading, which means, ladies and gentlemen, this is not arbitrage trading. This is a lie. This is multi-level marketing. They are grasping at straws. They are literally trying to convince you that they have a product, because any dirty, disgusting bottom feeder of the planet, which is Joe, which is Chantal, which is Carl Miller, which is Yvonne Henry, we've destroyed Kate Longley. She's no longer. She's worried about losing her job. We've contacted her employer and said, look at this lady on camera. She's representing your school kids. We are going to go to the parents of the school that Kate Longley works at. You need to stop this lady. So she's disappeared. We're going to do the same with Chantal. We're going to find out where Joe lives. We need your help. We need you guys to go to dissect.com, supply any information you know about Joe. Obviously, there was 45 people in Joe's Zoom meeting right now, and our correspondent, Bob, had broadcasted that meeting. It is absolutely breathtaking that we get this information. It shows that 45 people in Joe's Zoom meeting hate him. They hate what's happening here. They are upset. We had a brilliant poll by the German team that was chucked into our room, and we've actually added that poll as much as we can. We couldn't add all the poll because I'm going to go back into that room and we'll see if we can tab that out. But this poll was done in the German meeting, and it says, share your current state of mind about Boomerang. Alan Walker. Hey, it's Alan Walker. Cool. And it says, I will get my refund back. Now, this is the next part of the scam. Is people will now start thinking that they will get their money back. You will not get your money back. This money is probably taken off to some Cayman Island. Now, did you know that the group behind this is called Hypertech Group? Hypertech Group was originally registered, allegedly, in the Cayman Islands. Hypertech Group originated from Australia. They moved over to Hong Kong. We've got meetings of them in their board meetings, 20 people in a board meeting in Hong Kong running Hypertech board meetings. I believe the organization behind this is bigger than Shavez and Sam Lee. I believe it's the organization called Hypertech Group. That's my thing. I've been researching this for over 2.5 years. I know my shit, I believe. This has nothing to do with Shavez. Shavez is just a puppet. Somebody's got their hand up his bum and they're making him squawk like a budgie. This is a poll from some people. They believe that I will get my refund back. Well, that's not going to be possible. Rory Kanacha comes to mind. He's claimed that he's going to be the representative to a class action lawsuit against Sam Lee and the organization Hypertech Group. And he's rallied around telling everyone there's got 20,000 people who want their money back. And he's like the village people, and he's marching to the castle demanding to get their money back. Class action lawsuits aren't available in Dubai. They're only available in Canada and America. So you'd have to get the Americans to expedite, which there's no expeditious thingy for getting Sam out of Dubai. In fact, Australia is trying to, wants to expedite Sam Lee back to Australia. And then I'm sure they'd probably exchange him and throw him up to America, and they'd be fought at like wolves over a bit of meat. But anyway, my point is there's no way to get your money back. It's just a myth. There will be scams. There will be people coming out like they did with Hyperverse with new opportunities where you can trade your way out of the money you've lost. So it's like doubling down at the casino. You've lost your money, ladies and gentlemen. You've invested in Boomerang. Your money's gone. It's gone offshore. We've watched $140 million. $140 million has been transferred from Woz wallets off into other real tricky, complex crypto transactions. And it's literally like they're stacking gold bars of crypto into a safe. It's off into the real world and it's gone. I've even had people who are in legitimate companies telling me that they're accepting money from money laundering. We've got the men in black looking into that. Whether that ever eventuates, who knows? But $6 million was getting transferred from what we believe Hyperverse into a legitimate company, and they're money laundering this money out. So getting your money back, impossible. It's too complex. You shouldn't have invested in the first place. Second one, once MP3 starts, 30% of people think they can get their money back. 30% of people think once MVP starts, I will withdraw my 3 times and I will charge with another 500. So they are the veterans, ladies and gentlemen. They are the people that think, I know better. Once I get my money back and it's in the back end of WAS, I'm just going to buy 3 new licenses and do the same again. But when you go to withdraw your money is the true test, isn't it? Well, 30% of people believe that they can still do this. 17% of people says once MVP starts, I will make 3x and exit forever. People just want to be done with this. They want to get their money back. They still live in hope that they're going to get 3 times. There's no arbitrage trading available here. Any arbitrage trading that was seen in the last 5 days, because that was the last time we tracked any tracking, was just buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell. And it was absolutely pathetic. Now, it would be unethical of me not to actually show you this transaction. And our correspondent, Bob has returned to the newsroom, and let's hear a update from Bob and see what he has for us. News to hand.
News to hand. This just in. He's avoiding the Australian government question because he can't answer it. I don't know when you left my stream, but so he can't answer it.
He can't answer it. And he says he's never done arbitrage trading before in his life. And then he says this is 100% arbitrage trading. And then he doesn't know the answer to the question when someone like Mark shows him that they're getting the same results every time they pick the same exchanges and trade the same amount of money. So What is it, Joe? He's not consistent, is he?
Yeah. And also to clarify, there is a difference between an aggregator and being partners with somebody. Partners usually mean there's a percentage. Like in me and Daniel partners, it might be 60-40,
Yeah. Well, split it right down the middle.
You have to put a percentage to it. You have to put a percent.
Have you heard of that one before? We're business partners. We'll split it right down the middle, 30-30. You're in? That's the sort of... Hey, I must say, and I speak for
1%. The trucker guy gets 1%.
The trucker. Hey, I've got to say, Bob, just speaking for other people in the chat room today, and you'll get a few comments. We've got 20 people in here. I just want to take my virtual hat off to you today. You are a trooper. You're on here all the time. You live and breathe this stuff, very much similar to myself. And you've absolutely fully, I believe if everybody watched the video that we've just done over the last 45 minutes, they would not be a part of this organization. I mean, we're just exposing them for the, I don't know, they're just not, there's no structure to their company. There's no structure to anything they're selling. These multiple.
I love how they called it a company.
What was that? Yep.
I said, I love how they call themselves a company or an organization. I'm like,
I even hate saying it. You get brainwashed into thinking this is real. I mean, they're claiming that they're going to be a registered DAO and become a legal entity. In that one sentence, it tells you that they're not a legal entity because they're trying to become one. And you think you guys are so immature. And honestly, Bob, you're absolutely freaking amazing. And I battle with you on the mic half the time, and you make me grumpy sometimes. And you've even learned to let me do some of the talking. So it's I think what I see from this is the Avengers are becoming more stronger. When Chantal came out and did that statement about how she has to reflect about her life in the universe because we launched a video exposing her, and you went into her meeting and you showed her those government documents. And she said, I don't want to discuss this here. She said, this is Chavez's company and it's nothing to do with me. And then she carried on promoting these licenses to people. And I'm thinking, oh my God, are you stupid, lady? And she won't even talk to me. She won't answer the phone. They just run and hide. And we've got these ladies.
But I think it's over because I'm already seeing the one special room. Everyone's like, there's another program that's similar and it's live or something. So everyone's like probably messaging that guy, asking him what program that is.
Wow.
So,
and we did get a screenshot of that yesterday, didn't we? Of that program. And we will follow these. I mean, it's tiresome for us because, like I said earlier on, 60% or 80% of people seem to just jump from one platform to the other. And I still can't understand why you have to. I mean, go buy some crypto, and just have a play. I mean, I bought Ruby Coin and I didn't buy Ruby. I did actually. I personally put in about $90, and I got donations from people, and I used all that money to buy Ruby coin. It went up to $1,200 from $250. And I thought, wow, that's amazing. Now it's back to about $600. I'm going, I wish I sold it when it was $1,200. But it's fun, and I'm not risking anything. And I've tried to research the company that I've put my money into, and other people have followed me a little bit, and it's fun. But and then people just say, oh, you got to have those, that longevity sort of. You stay, you don't. But go play around with crypto, and we don't mind sharing what we know about it. I mean, I didn't know how to set up a MetaMask wallet. I still didn't know how to hide my 10-word hash, which is I've really remembered how to do that now. Apple, and then banana, and then how does it go? Apple, banana, surfboard, surf, and then the last 6 were Toyota, margarita, because I like margaritas, and then it was orange, and then I had another couple. Oh, they skydive and jump. Yeah, and that's how I've remembered my because you should remember your 10-word hash. You shouldn't give that out to people. And if you write it down like I have in my drawer over there, somebody could break into my house and steal my MetaMask keys. So you've got to memorize those things. So come up with a pattern and practice it with your friends, and say it over and over again so you know your MetaMask hash, and then you're going to be safe on the internet. Remember, you heard it here first. So where were we with this poll? I will never start. I love this. 8% of people said, I will never start. It never start, motherfucker Shavez. And team scammed us big time. I love that one. I'm not going to stop here. Even if I have to spend more, I will fuck those motherfuckers' ass. Woo. I think that means ass, as we said earlier on. And 8% of people said, hey, cool. If it comes, then great. Else we'll move on to the next scam project and invest. Oh my God, these people know this is where we're going wrong, because these people know that these are scam projects, but they're hoping to get their seed money back as soon as they can and then play with house money. That's how they play. Sam Lee, even though we've taken so much piss take out of Sam Lee, Sam said every project, no, this is May Summervu. She said every project has a start and a finish. You need to understand that. Every project has a start date and an end date. And she said, what you do is you go in there and you invest on day 0. So you've got to be on the very first top of the pyramid, and you invest your money. And then you work like a beaver, and it's promote, sell packages. And then she said, get your seed money back, and then worry about your 1 times, your 3 times, and your 10x. And that's the cookie cutter, thing that she says that you've got to do to be a successful trader. And then what happened? Well, we had Vend relaunch, and they were launching a project every single day. They had 15 different projects, and they were making unsubstantiated claims that you invest $100 and you're going to get 20% of your money back in 30 days. And they're still going today, but they have 15 people in their freaking Zoom meetings. You can't make this shit up. Hey, Susie, nice to see you here. Hold it, Susie. One for you. You ready? Oh, no, wrong button. Hold it. I've got a special key for That's Susie. She's our correspondent. See? She's a very fast typist and uses a clunky keyboard. So we've got our sound files for everyone. I did do these earlier on. We've got that's Bob. He's our hero for the day. That's our crazy truck driver. We call him Richard, but he's actually called Crypto Dynamo. Now he drives a matte black truck through the desert, and he's got one of those cages on the front and in there it's a cardboard cutout of Shavez. Now we want to replace the cardboard cutout to a real Shavez. So if you know where Shavez lives and you've got his home address and you're watching this, please share it with the Avengers. We'd love to make that possible. Yeah. And then of course we do have the pussy. That's Rob. He's a little bit softer than the rest of us. He doesn't sort of commit to saying it's a scam, but he lets you determine. He provides the evidence and lets you judge whether it's a scam or not. I call him a kitty cat, but he's nice. And he'll be listening to this right now, and I'm sure he'll be going, I'm going to get on there and defend myself. And this is the other thing that I think you would have to agree with me here, Bob, and you agree with a lot of things I say, thank goodness, is that there's 400 people in a Zoom meeting, and they ask you to put your hand up and ask a question. Now, you might be fearful thinking, I don't really want to ask questions about my investment because they're going to kick me out. Well, that could happen. But why is there only 3 or 4 hands up when there's 400 people in a Zoom meeting? Are they real people in these Zoom meetings? Was one question. And why don't people start asking these questions? And why don't the village people storm the castle? It's good for Donald Trump. It worked for him. So anyway, I've done enough talking. So what should we do now?
I don't.
What's the next plan of attack?
What?
What's the next plan of attack? I was just looking at this hash transaction. This is the transaction that went through the other day. And this is the one that the Germans discussed, and it basically traded all the different exchanges, and then at the very bottom they started with $16.90.
To all the people who are, if you're watching the show, the IC3 will never contact you or Telegram.
What's that mean?
The IC3? It's the how you file a criminal complaint. Because I'm seeing people are they're like, oh yeah, I know it's fake. I'm gonna get my money back. They told me they could recover my funds. I'm like, lady, I hope you didn't give them any information. That's a scam.
Yeah. And it's a shame that I get that all the time. So Vera, you might think that's a joke. Vera invested $40,000 into a trading platform and had a specialist trader trade it for her, and within 2 weeks lost all the money. So she jumped up and down. They gave her $10,000. She traded for 2 days herself with the knowledge that she learned from the scummy trader, made $100,000, went to withdraw the money. And then they said, no, you can't withdraw the money because we gave you the $10,000 that you used to make the money. But if you pay us another $10,000, we will let you have half the money. She didn't pay that money. So she went to a crypto, she invested $45,000 into Hyperverse. She managed to claw back $23,000. Then she was told to transfer her money from Hyperverse into Hypernation. She did that. Then Carl Miller came along and said, hey, what about Diversal? Why don't you transfer your money from Hypernation into Diversal? Blah, 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 blah. And it goes on and on and on. Long story short, she went to a crypto recovery company.
And I think that's going to be the best playing that evidence in court. So like, you're going to show that he's a criminal fraudster.
Oh, it's going to be great. We've got so much evidence on these guys. And as I said earlier on in this live broadcast, that it takes 2 years for the men in black to come up with a case. And they need evidence once they've got this case. So, for example, Bitcoin Rodney, I knew he was going to be arrested before you did. Now, Bitcoin Rodney was trying to sell his vehicles to government agents. And those government agents knew that he was trying to flee to Dubai. If you look at the court notes, they arrested him in the departure lounge of Dubai with a one-way ticket. He was trying to flee the country. He'd already tried selling his assets and he'd had enough. He knew that his cookie was done. Bitcoin Rodney had already been locked up for 5 years with other things he'd done in the past. He's going away for a long time. The government, the agents going after him, are actually going for him with drugs, and then they're going after him with him for money laundering, and then they're going after him for recklessly promoting a crypto opportunity that didn't exist. And that those three things. Now, they didn't have evidence on the third one enough, but they had to arrest him because he's on his way to Dubai. Everyone that gets to Dubai, it's like a game of bull rush. And you might avoid the Crypto Ponzi Scheme Avenger, but I don't know about you, Bob. I mean, I probably would like to live in Dubai. I think I should be actually living in Dubai because I think I would quite like living in one big playground for the rest of my life. But if I was a New Zealand citizen, every 3 months,
you would file a complaint. You would file a complaint.
Oh,
you would file a complaint like every day on somebody. So,
well, that's exactly what you could do. And we had, we're pretty lucky. We've actually got, I know right now we could try it actually. I'll see if Garrett is available and see if we can pop in here because we've got correspondents all over the world, ladies and gentlemen. We're not just fluffing around with stupid shit here. We can try a couple of people. We could try Lynette. Should be a bit of fun to have in here. We'll have Jan Gregory. I managed to find him.
I heard the meeting.
Yeah, we'll invite Chantel in here and see if she wants to talk. We'll invite. I won't invite you because you're already in here. But let's see if we can We'll go to Lucky's room and we'll put the link in here to the meeting.
Now we know who talks to Shavez too. That's what we also learned. None of the leaders get to talk to Shavez. It goes Shavez, Lucky, everybody else. That's the pecking order.
I'll even do it to Roy Kanacha. He might want to come defend himself in here.
Yeah, we had an update from him.
Yeah, and then we'll go. Now, where's Rod been lately? We haven't seen Rod for a while. He's one of our German correspondents. Now, couldn't he actually chase up these German guys?
Yeah, probably because he could file in, because they act it like certain countries, if it's from their own citizens, act faster. Like,
Yeah,
like if Rich files against Tammy and Christine Hester and all those, U.S. will act fast because it's a local person versus, UAE or like Eunice is going to get in some serious trouble, in my opinion, because it's like, you do know Canada and USA have like a deal arrangement, like that ain't going to save you. And he missed. Yeah. And he said, and Carmine is in Canada. The little guy with the hair avatar or whatever. Well, Carmine, I have your picture. You got on camera like an idiot the one time.
Yeah.
So all you people with the avatars, you screwed up, because once you go on video, I got you.
Yeah, and he has, and we found out today that you have a staircase in your house, mate. Was that the visiting house?
That was the visiting house.
Oh, yeah, it's the one, mate. Yeah, there's lots of houses with staircases. Be careful, though, mate. Yeah, I thought you would turn your camera on there. I was like, oh my god, I'll have to turn them off. Yeah. I've just actually
set it up first. I set it up first and pushed the button. See how I set up the camera first and then I pushed the button?
Yeah.
That's how the real spies do it, okay?
Yeah. I know we're still learning, but you've done pretty good actually hiding your identity. Hey, Grace Zumba, I'll invite her along.
That's pretty funny. Everybody's passing that document around like, oh, this is Grace. And then you get mixed reactions. Somebody's like, some people are reading the article and like, wow, she's this bar judge and she's doing this crap now. And other people are going, I think they're just reading like the headline or the first one of her election.
Yep.
And they're like, oh, we have a judge in it. It's got to be good. I'm like, you could read the article. Oh my god.
Yeah. Hey, did you research Chantel by any chance?
No, not yet.
Because I noticed you gave me her LinkedIn profile, but I noticed that she's part of the organization that's called, what is it called? Something to do with Brain Trust. And she's meant to be a partner and also.
That's what our next thing should do. We should find out their correspondence and like, hey, let us tell you about your partner.
That's exactly what I'm going to start doing. And anyone else. So if you've got, this is Chantel's, LinkedIn account.
And then the partner's going to go, what the hell's going on? Because, they could become legal liable to some degree. These
people are, if they're part of a trust, they have to, abide by trust rules. So here's Chantel's. She's a partner at Brains Trust Member, and I don't know. It's D.A.M.E.S. Now she works there part time, and my personal MTP is maximizing human potential through whatever. So this is the organization that I want to actually reach out to, and I'm just going to read that for a second.
My personal MTP is maximizing human potential through global impact entrepreneurial ecosystems. I develop user stories with visionary entrepreneurs and corporate leaders to approach this in a multidisciplinary context, combining edutainment, distributed technology, and exponential organizational design, data science competencies, human development technology, digital brand building practices, and creative storytelling as a toolkit to facilitate context-specific change interventions. My current development focuses on the use of augmented reality and scenario simulation as an intervention for acceleration of impact entrepreneurs. DAMES has developed the concept launchpad for this, a multimedia-driven community development multiverse.
Right. So I don't know who they are, but I've just chucked it into a search engine. And the Brain Trust Mentor Program, that's Australia, so that's not relevant to her. But there must
be. Unless they have regional offices, it might be.
Well, we've got Brainware Trust. That's probably not them, and I won't bring them up because we don't want to associate a company that's legit with
Brain Trust.
That looks like it. So we've got Brain. It's from Scam School, Danny. What? That's from Scam School. Okay, so we've got brain trust and cancer care. Is that her? The brain cancer people. You know, those people claim they have, I'm not saying this is true, but have you ever seen those people that actually will say they have the cure for cancer so that they can sell people a product? You know, you get those type of people in the world as well, which actually blows me away. But I wouldn't mind betting that a lot of these multi-level marketers that we have seen have actually gone down that road in the past. You know, like I remember Organo Gold Coffee.
Oh, I remember that one.
Yeah, and they had a claim, didn't they, that they would that their coffee could help people with cancer. I mean, how low do you go trying to sell a product to people? Imagine if you're dying of cancer, like Keith Williams, and then all of a sudden somebody comes along and said, "Hey, if you drink my cup of tea, we're going to cure you for cancer. You just got to buy the cup of tea off us." They would, you know.
And they got into a lot of trouble for that. I remember.
Yeah, it's just unsubstantiated claims once again. Just get my camera going again. So let's have a look. Let's see if we can contact people at this brain trust where Chantel works. If anyone can help.
I would include a photo. Be like, hey, we're doing a follow up on this person.
Here's an email.
Include a picture. Include a picture, and they'll be like, oh yeah, she works for us. And then you'll be like, got her.
So now we've got. Let's go. Let's do this real time. There's nothing like real time. So we're going to start my camera again. We're going to present. Stop screen sharing. Present.
I will have to give a slight edge to Smart Steps. At least that guy's trying to change a little bit of his program. So,
no, that's American.
Yeah. So he is trying to like do it without the MLM a little bit. I'm still saying you gotta watch what you're doing, dude. Like you're still dipping in the MLMs, but he's trying.
You mean the one that was originally the Negro guy? Is that you know?
Yeah, Blue to Thomas or whatever his name is. Yeah, but he's trying. He's trying. I'll give him a little cred.
Well, let's take that to another level then. To be honest, you know, we want people to realize. Now, there's a lady out there called Julie Anderson. She's currently got a what do they call it? A mute order on her, and she's been accused of some stuff. So we've heard. I haven't had it verified because I didn't check my email. Oh, excuse me. But I sort of had the same thing when I was just getting started, and this guy tried to sue me. My lawyer said, "Oh, be careful what you publish. Don't publish anything. It could be used against you in court." And I go, "Oh, damn." So I had to slow down. And seems like she's got the same shit going on with her life at the moment, which is unfortunate. But my point is, you know, she used to be a multi-level marketer for 5 years, and she used to do a video every single day of her life. Promoting multi-level marketing, and then she realized that it was a scam, it was a cult, and she now is the complete opposite. So if you are wanting to redeem yourself, now Rory Kanacha's tried to do it, but Rory Kanacha also claimed that he's got 20,000 people that want to pay him $15 each, which is $300,000, and recently he's managed to gather about $7,000 from people claiming that he's been a reformed scammer and he wants to go after these guys. But in the meantime, he dropped another opportunity that people could invest in to the same group of people. And then I just said, "Oh, you're an idiot. You just don't give it up. You shouldn't be trying to help people who have lost their money and then, you know, repurpose the audience and try to get them to sign up for another crypto opportunity." So, you know, but in saying that, Julie Anderson is a reformed MLM marketer, and she's now doing her best to expose these companies and saying to people they are like religious cults. So maybe you are thinking, "Hey, look, I've been promoting this. I'm in too deep." Maybe Chantel was the perfect person for this. Maybe Chantel could say, "Look, I didn't realize what I was doing for whatever reason, whatever excuse. I'm all good with that. But if you want to come and fight these people and tell us the inside information, anyone that's been promoting this." Now, Kate Longley, now we've gone after you. You know, we've destroyed you. We've told people where your home is. We've told people that I've gone to your mum and dad. Well, your mum, I don't know if your dad's alive, but I've gone to your sister. I've gone to your family, and I've told them, "Do you know what Kate's doing?" And now Kate has actually stopped. I haven't seen Kate for a long time.
No, I haven't.
That's brilliant. So that's what we want. We just want to stop you guys. We don't really want to go after you. Now, I'm not going to do anything other than Kate. Well, I did on the thumbnail that you're looking at right now, put Kate's picture this morning, but that's because I don't want to forget about Kate, because I know Kate's made money from people. Kate, when we first got involved in We Are All Satoshi, ran Rob, Jim, myself, and I think it could have been Vinny from who did a lot of work on Hyperverse, and she ran us through a presentation, and she showed us that she had introduced numerous people to to We Are All Satoshi, and she showed us that she had transferred her commission money off the platform, and that's the scam. So once she showed us that, but now the bridge is shut. She's lost interest, or she's woke up and smelt the coffee. That'd be nice. Coffee. So reform yourself, turn yourselves around. I'm all good. I'll be your best friend and help you through this cult exiting experience, because that's what you're part of, ladies and gentlemen. Right. So I've got now. What have we got? We've got people in here trying to scam you on my what do you call it? On my, so this is the problem. I'm going to have a rumble. I've got some guy trying to scam people, so I'm just going to go in there and kick him out of the room. But I have to log into friggin'
I bet it's like an Elon Musk thing. Elon Musk will return 2%.
Yeah. Is that what you've seen too? You've seen this as well?
That one is very prevalent. Everybody, I'm like, this one again, like.
Right. They're just scumbags, aren't they? I can't actually see his comments, which is a problem, but I might be able to get there. I can only comment. Oh, live chat. That's what I want to find him in. Where is he though? Is he? Oh my goodness. So if you go to comment, I don't think I can kick him out easily, but I just don't like people who are trying to mislead my audience, and hopefully my audience isn't silly enough to think to click on a link. Live chat. Show slow chat. Enabled large history. I might have to, I'll just see if I can bring that up. But at the moment, there's a guy in, is it Rumble? I'm pretty sure he's in Rumble. It's got that wee arrow on it. Anyway, he's posting stuff, and I want to kick him out, but I can't see him there. So they're cleverer than me, these guys. Let's show pop in chat, enable slow chat. Don't know, but anyway, just ignore it. So here we are. We've got a letter. Now, are we correct here, Bob? So that from Scam School, Danny. No Brain, No Surgery Foundation. So what I've got a letter up here, and I'm trying to find Chantel's name.
Chantel Sturkenbaum.
Yeah, I'm actually terrible at spelling, so I'm just going to go find it and then cut.
STURKEN.
My brain. Hello. Hello. And then we're going to say, what are we going to say? We're going to go, hello.
Hello. Does this person, we're looking to do something on this person. Does she work for you? And then throw in her picture. And they'll either come back, yes, she's employed, or no. Then we'll either know you have the right brain trust or the wrong brain trust.
Yeah. Hello. We are currently investigating whether a lady who goes by the name of Chantel is associated with your company. We have looked at her LinkedIn profile, and she claims to be one of your partners. Okay, so now I'm going to include the LinkedIn profile, wherever it is. Where's that LinkedIn profile? Here she is.
Attached is a picture also. Please get back to us.
Yeah.
Make the first one really friendly. Make it really friendly.
Oh, I just find they never get back to me, so I might as well drop them in it because of privacy. They often say privacy.
Then you
got video footage of this lady promoting an opportunity which has been flagged as a Ponzi scheme. We've provided the evidence to this lady, but she continues to promote this. So now, please see attached documents, and we would appreciate a reply from your organization to clarify whether she is actively involved in your organization. Her LinkedIn profile claims that she has been associated with your company for over 6 years. Yeah. All right. So now what we could do is we just go to the this, and what we could do is
I guess we'll know by the next presentation, right? Oh my God, they contacted my work.
Now, why would they think that we wouldn't have a right to contact their work? Isn't that the truth of the matter?
Yeah, you want to be fraud? I will go after your real job. To all you fraudsters out there, I will find your real job, and I will.
Sorry, I'm over talking to you there. That's all right. What have I got? So what I'm going to do is I get this message here, and I'm going to go to ChatGPT, and I'm going to say to ChatGPT, if I can do it, I'm just going to go. I won't show you this because I have to change too many screens. Go ChatGPT, and I say, could you please? So what I do is I have shortcut codes, and I have this thing proofread my writing, fix the grammar and spelling mistakes, and suggesting that will clarify what I'm writing. Also, could you please make this information sound more official? And then I paste it in here, and before you know it, ChatGPT will say, right. So now we've got. Okay, right. So sincerely, Danny the Heck. So now we go to here, and we'll try pasting it in here without it going all stupid, and it went all stupid. So now I'll go back to another program. Do you use BB Edit? Well, you're not a Mac user, are you?
No, I haven't used the Mac in a while.
What about so now we've got a letter. We'll just get the link of her LinkedIn profile. Link of her LinkedIn profile.
I forget which. I haven't used the Mac since I forget which cat it was, leopard or tiger. So
yeah. Okay, so now I presume that we've got it says hello. So what do we call brain trust, isn't it? So we're going to go we. So this is it. Now I'm going to read this, and this is what we got. So that yours sincerely, Danny D Heck.
Hey, you're forgetting another important document. Forgetting the Australian government.
Oh, so where do I find that one?
That one's at Money Smart URL.
Oh, yep. Money Smart. We are all Satoshi.
Yeah. Because it shows that it's not just the United States; it's an international. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So let's just have a wee read of what we've got so far. I'm just going to put that under there, and let's see what we've got so far.
Hello. We are currently investigating whether an individual named Chantal Stuckenboom is associated with your company. According to her LinkedIn profile, she claims to be one of your partners. Chantal Stuckenboom's LinkedIn profile https://www.linkedin.com in Chantal Stuckenboom 9B518-3. We have obtained video footage of Ms. Stuckenboom promoting an opportunity that has been flagged as a Ponzi scheme. Despite presenting this evidence to her, she continues to promote this opportunity. Please find the attached documents for your review. We kindly request a response from your organization to clarify Ms. Stuckenboom's current involvement with your company. Her LinkedIn profile indicates that she has been associated with your company for over 6 years. Thank you for your prompt attention to this matter. Sincerely, Dan Eddie Heck. DanHeck.com.
Wow, I like it.
Yeah, that's good. That will do the job. Now, moneysmart.com.au. I still can't find that, but I'll download that document as well if we can grab it.
Hold on.
I've got it here. I just need to search for it. This is how dumb this website is. I actually need to share this with you guys so you can actually see how dumb these governments. They need people like entrepreneurial people to develop their websites. Okay, so here I am at moneysmart.gov.au, and I'm going to just search for we are all Satoshi. All right, and I've searched. I mean, that's a pretty simple search. Let's see what we find.
I think you have to search Boomerang.
I know, isn't this crazy though? But you would think that they would make it that you could search their website. So
whoever did the search did it weird.
It's crap. So now we go Boomerang, one word, and it says no results found. So where's my link, mate?
Hold on.
Yeah, how else could we do that? So now we could go Sam Lee, and then we search. And remember, Sam Lee's been featured on numerous TV programs as a scammer, and there's no results for Sam Lee. I think you guys need us to come and do your stuff. So now we could go into this homepage of this website, report a scam, and now we could look in here for tools, resources, money teachers, grow your own wealth, future, reduce your debt. Now, the answer, the senators of Australia, which I've emailed, basically tell me that they have put out a warning telling people to be careful investing in crypto investments. And that's the only warning they've done about we are all Satoshi, about hyperverse and hyperfund. I mean, it's just absolutely ludicrous. So you think it would be here a button to say search to see whether a scam has been mentioned. Tools and resources. So let's pretend it's there. Budget planner, choosing a financial advisor, financial counseling. Oops, hit the wrong button. I mean, it's just crap. And there we go. Bob, did you put that in there, did you? Where did that pop up? Bob's popped back in. Oh, did he do it in the private chat? Okay, so now I'm going to go MoneyGov like this, and we're going to go Boomerang was a S and space, and now we're going to go Money Smart. So now we're using Google to help us find the document. Okay, warning. So there we go. So now we've got the document, and there it is. 5 minutes. Boomerang. So now I need to either save this or just give them the link to this. Right. So, okay. Thank you for your patience in the matter. So who else could we carbon copy this message to is the question. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go back to
the other company, every company she's a part of or ever worked for.
That's right. I've got hello. So let's go back to Chantal. Now she's a co-founder of this company here in South Africa. So we'll just put that so you can see it. So it says 13 years ago and 5 months ago, and I think it's present. So that means that she's still there. So
yep, self-employed. Yep.
So we're writing to our own company. So maybe we need to find her email address and give her a carbon copy of this as well. And this is where we need help from.
I would send it to everybody, even if it was a company she formerly worked for.
Of course.
Because who knows? They through a friend of a friend, they might work with that organization she's partners with. You know what I mean?
Of course. And also, not only this, ladies and gentlemen, we will be posting this on the LinkedIn. So this is how it works, right? So I go to LinkedIn, and I go to I'll go to there, and I'm going to put that like here, and I do a new post, and then I post it like this, and yeah. So we're hello. Please, this is a letter. This was a letter sent to an organization that a known scammer is associated to. We're asking them for any information in regards to, and then we go at Shan.
Change. Get rid of you. No.
Yeah.
It's an unknown scammer. Put known scammer.
Okay. Zuckerberg. We're gonna be able to type in.
Tagger.
Yeah, I'm trying to, but it will come up in a second, I think. Chantal, I just need to keep the spelling. I don't know how to spell off the heart. I have to look at something else. Here she is. So she'll get notified about this. This was a letter sent to an organization by a known scammer, promoting a Ponzi scheme that has been flagged by 2 government organizations. We are trying to find what other organization this lady is associated to. Can you help us? Yeah, so that's the question. And then we've got and then what we need to do is we need to actually go back here, get rid of her name. Or do I need to? Where is she? Where I say this was a letter said that we were trying to find this lady, this organization. And then can you help us? And then I need to go get rid of that. Association. So what's going to happen here? She's going to be notified via LinkedIn that we've posted this, and here's the letter, and there's her photo, which is pretty deeming, really. And then what we can do is we'll post that, and that now is on my LinkedIn profile. Now, what you can do if you want to help us is you can literally go to my LinkedIn if you want to. And you can back it up. Now, it does mean that you could literally be, your people will find you. So don't do this, but if you don't care if people find you, you could actually like it. So you come down here, and this is how you use LinkedIn. Remember, I'm an online course trainer, and I have a whole course. If you subscribe to my YouTube channel, I've got a course that I used to sell for $100. It was $299. I put it down to $100 on showing you how to get the best out of LinkedIn. Now, I've got over 7,000 people who follow me on LinkedIn. And I use LinkedIn a lot for identifying whether these scammers are true and genuine, because most of these scammers and these CEOs only have 200 people following their accounts. I'm nobody on here. I have 7,142 followers, and I have over 500 connections. So I'm authentic. And also right now I'm broadcasting what I'm doing live on to my LinkedIn account. So if you want to contribute, you can come down here and you go to activity, and in activity it tells you things that I've done. Now a lot of these scammers or these CEOs, these fake CEOs that they claim are real genuine people, never have any activity because they don't engage with anyone, and that is bullshit. If you're on LinkedIn, most people engage or like or follow. So here you can see the activity. So now I can click on the post. So if you go to my LinkedIn, you'll be able to find this post. If you click on her name, it will go to her. She would have been notified that she's been tagged in an article. So right about now, she will be absolutely pissing her pants thinking, oh my God, he's going to my employer. I have every single right to go after you, Chantel. You have the opportunity. Now, I'm quite happy to remove all the videos about you off my YouTube channel if you are a reform scammer. If you want to come to us and be one of the Avengers and you want to start helping us, I'll remove all the videos I have about you off the internet. That is the offer. Or continue ignoring the government warnings that we have shown you. And this is the problem. You don't ignore the warnings. If you come along here, you can see that this post has actually had 2 impressions. If you like it, it will help it get out to more people. If you comment on this, we can now add a picture to this post. So I can come along here and I can come to documents. I can go into my Zoom meeting, and I don't know if I can't actually post a PDF. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up that PDF.
Post as a picture?
Take a picture of it. And then I'm going to go copy for, and now I'm going to have on my desktop this. This is the framework. So now I come back to my computer and I go to my desktop, which I have lots of things on here, and there will be a screenshot that just popped up on here. Yes, it is. So now here is the screenshot of the cease and desist order. Now, that means that when Chantel comes here and comments or asks us to remove it, we will know that she's managed to see this cease and desist order for the state of California. And it's a 6-page document. And if anyone ever wants it. So now we've got this 6-page document on here. What's something else that we could do? Well, we could literally find this 6-page document and add it to the article so people can read it. So how do you find that 6-page document? Well, it's not rocket science, ladies and gentlemen. You just basically go there and you say, I'm going to say, State of California warning about we are all Satoshi. Okay, and then you search for that, and bingo, here is that document that I've just, in case I think I manipulate it, now I can come back to the post and I can say, here is the link to the article from the state of California telling people to not promote this Ponzi scheme. Right, and that's how we roll, and that does make a difference. I mean, like it if you want, you won't get in trouble. Provide a comment, but you watch what happens with this. So now we've got that link there. So that's just the start of it. Now I could do this all day long, and I'm quite happy to a certain degree. But at the end of the day, I probably freaked her out enough. But she was on her back foot today. And it was actually quite amazing to see how edgy she was. So we've had quite a good day. So I reckon we will, we'll get another comment somewhere about how she felt about that. And I think we've done a good dash. I think we should just about leave it there, Bob. How do you think we've done enough damage today?
At least on Boomerang. I mean,
but it is breathtaking. So I'm actually with Chantel. I've got her phone number. No, I haven't sent that email yet. So I need her email address. So why don't we just go for a bit of a scout, because we're clever enough. Let's find Chantel's email address. Have you haven't got it by any chance?
No, I haven't.
No. So what we can do? I've got a database on Chantel, and basically I've got her LinkedIn profile. I've got a Facebook page. So let's have a look at her Facebook page. Now, remember, this is public information, so you can't actually do me for privacy or anything like that. But good try if you thought that. And the only way you're going to stop me is by doing legal action, and that won't work because you'll have to hire a team of lawyers in New Zealand and prosecute me under the New Zealand law. So you can see this is taking ages to load. I wouldn't mind betting that she's blocked me because that's her way of doing whatever she does. So in the background, I'm actually going to log into Facebook under another identity so I can actually see if that's true and factual. And I will do that in a second. Let's see who I am.
You do it the nice way. I'm more cruel, I guess. I add all their friends, and I send out the article to every single one of her. Like, that's how. That's why probably Kate left, because you emailed all her friends and I emailed all her friends. So her friends are probably like, we're getting bombarded about this. Like, what the heck is going on? Probably, you know, like that's like if we found out if you were scamming and we kept emailing Rob would be like, Danny, what the hell is going on? You know, eventually your friend's going to say, what are you doing? Like, I'm getting all these messages.
You know what the problem with doing that is? It's just time. It's exhausting. And, and you chew through a ton of time, and so do I. Oh, this guy, I've got to go into, but anyway, so notice I'm trying to load this Facebook page of Chantel's using my personal Facebook account, but she's blocked me because it won't load. So that's not a problem because we've just got other accounts. It's not rocket science, ladies. So now we're in here in another account and see what she's doing.
Yeah, you can see how 3 of her friends are already like whiting out their information.
Well, hey, this is so look at this. This is what we do is we post this comment in here. And we post the comment that I've just sent off to her employee. So what I should have actually done is should have actually put the brain trust that she was part of. Is it called Brain Trust? Hello, Brain Trust. Brain Trust. And this is Trust, Brain Trust. Brain Trust. And what is it called? She actually has a name for it, doesn't it? So let's find it. And you know, she will now the beauty of doing this, it might seem like we're being really naughty, but we're not really. Partner is that her friends will see this post before she gets a chance to clean it up. Hello, Brain Trust Associates. I don't know what to call them. I was using the Brain Trust Associates. And then I'll put Dames like this, and then I'll put trust and put that in brackets, and that will be enough. So then she will know that I've addressed this message to her. And you know, and this is Brain Trust. I'm actually going to change that to the Crypto Ponzi Scheme Avenger. Notice how quick I type that, guys. It's some shortcut keys I can teach you if you want to learn how to be more productive on the computer. Right, there we go. Now we can come through here. We can just find. So now what we could do is we could go through her friends, and we could go through and find anyone that has her last name. So that's what we do. That's friends and family. So now we type in, and it's probably her husband. I don't know if she's married. What do we get to here? Shrek? No. So now what we could go through and we go to her friends. Friends. Now she got family. So when you go back to her About Us page.
No, but see, it's interesting. One of her friends works at the government Department of Health.
Where did you read that one?
Peter Geddes, right there.
All right. So now we could come here, and there's Government Department of Health, and that will be associated. So you can just about guarantee. So I come here. We load his profile. He's got no association. He doesn't allow me to message him unless I'm on a different profile. So let's switch to that profile. Let's go back to me. And now I'll be able to message him. And this one message might be enough for her to actually go, oh, my God, I've got to stop it. He's harassing my friends online. And this person is, oh, yes, they are available. And now I just post that message. And there we go. So that's going to be another person. So let's go back to Chantel. And let's see if, even though I'm logged in, we can just open up a few of her friends here. Oops, we've opened up one too many. Now we'll be blocked again, I presume. Yeah, so it's a time-consuming exercise, and to be honest, we certainly do have a lot of. It is a rabbit warren you can go down to, but hey, look, sometimes we do demos like this. This is a simple ploy, but then we think, well, why won't we do this? Why don't we rely on their friends? How embarrassing would it be for Chantel to have her friends contacting her saying, I'm getting messages from people? Because the first thing that's going to do is make her heart race 100 miles an hour, thinking that we've gone through all her friends. Now, I could lie and say we've gone through all her friends. We've got a neutral friend. Now, this is interesting. So this person here, we have a neutral friend together. That's actually quite good because I could probably actually feed on that. So that's what we want to do is we want to go to recently added high school following. But yeah, you can go through all these all day long and spend hours and hours and hours doing it. But the ideal one is to pick people in the same town, because then when she goes to the supermarket,
because you'll run into a person. And they're like, oh, how are you? Oh yeah, by the way, I'm getting messages.
Yeah, that's right. Hey, look, this one's nice. She's got a pixel. Yeah, so just once again we're causing havoc, and and if you are going to do this, bear in mind that you can't, you can't do this all day long because there's terms and conditions to abide by. But we do it enough just to, fire things over the bow of the boat, so to speak. But I've done enough damage for her today. Now we could find what is her business. 3 years ago. So how do we find her phone number, her email? Because I want to send her a copy of this email as well. So her contact information, she's a business person and her birthday is on the 6th of May. Now I'm guessing it's 1945. I don't know anyone else wants to have a go at that, but I'll add that to my details. And if she is using her age, born 6th of May, we know her birthday. That means she's had a birthday recently. So we could go back to the 6th of May and listen to the footage of the Zoom meeting and them all saying, happy birthday, Chantal. And then we'll give clarity. This is what scammers do. Not scammers. This is what we do. We go in there and we verify this information. We go in there and we try to verify what we can find, and then we build a case. And it's, this is what we do. So Dames Brains Trust, what's Open Expo? Do anyone know what that is?
Which one?
Open Expo. She's got a link on her profile like it means something like Open Expo, but it doesn't really give us anything. All right.
Expos are usually like an event.
Yeah. So what I would do is I would search, I don't know about you, mate, but I'm going to search for her company name, which is HSPG. I'm going to search for her name. And then I'm going to
you do it the nice way. I usually call. I'm like, yes, hi, I'm trying to reach Chantel.
Yeah.
Do you have her email? Yeah. I forgot it. I'm trying to respond back.
Yeah, well, we could do, but I could just use.
Then the secretary, oh, sorry about that. Here's her email.
Crazy. So what I've done, I've actually searched for key points. I've gone for HSPG, Johannesburg, whatever that country is, South Africa. I'll put her full name in there. I'm actually going to do it in capitals because that does make a difference sometimes, but not all capitals, just capitalized letters like English. And now I've come along and we've found Rocket Research. So I'm going to open that tab up. I'm going to look at the pictures in a minute. I'm going to look for anywhere. There's hardly any reference to her. That's amazing. So now we're going to go to images and we're going to find her. Don't know why these people here booking. Don't know what that is. And I can't really find much information on her, to be honest. But I just did have another idea because this lady here. Here we go. Let's have a look at this. Bob's popped off and he's back on stage. What have we got here? Location. Oh, you can search for people's information. What's the domain name suffix for? Is it just ZA? Because
ZA.
Yeah. So what I mean by that, if we went to WeMind, just trying to find. Where are we?
I mean, even if you found somebody else's email at the company, you would know if they do like first and last name or first letter and then last name, because all the emails are typically the same.
Oh, that's true. Unfortunately, their one is hello, which is really basic. But theoretically, it would be Chantal dot. Why don't we do a BCC for that and put her name in there as Chantal dot at braintrust.org and see whether that actually gets to her, because theoretically she would have a company email if she's associated or if she's a partner, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Brains Trust. Is it called Brains Trust? It is Brains Trust. So I've got that. brainstrust.org.uk. She'll be recording this thinking, I'm going to go tell the policeman that Danny's been trying to ruin me. And I'll go, great, thanks. Hope he knocks on my door and I'll show him what you've been doing. Yeah. All right. So, yeah. So let's think about this. So the other way of doing it is we perhaps...
Oh, somebody posted on our thing, right?
Is it?
I'd find somebody posted on our thing, like, and just message them. Like, hey, I'm trying to reach her. Do you have her email?
Yeah.
Like my computer accidentally erased it, you know.
Hey, she's posted here and I've posted here. I've done this in the past. So that's the other thing you do. So this is a post that somebody's done that is not related to Chantel. She's shared it or something. So then I've gone into it in the past. She's posted comments, so she's active, and then I've posted, her in here, comment in here again. And that's
are people just posting MLMs on her thing?
I don't know, probably, because most of her friends will be multi-level marketers. So then I come back to my original one. I'm just going to find, it's all scammy. Where is me LinkedIn? So I'm going to go back and I'm going to post that. I'm going to get my own letter. So it's better if I use the one that I created a few minutes ago. Yeah. So I'm going to go.
Do you think we're going to get a reply by email from her or by LinkedIn? Harry, I can't believe you did that.
What we want is at. So it would be something like at. I'm just trying to. Oh, we're in trouble now. The Avenger group call's coming in.
Must be the trucker. He's found Shavez.
Yeah. Let's see what he's got to say from
himself. Shavez is in my truck. Where am I dropping him off?
Hey, just everyone, you are live on the internet, by the way. So don't watch your P's and Q's.
Did I just hear you before I went underground on WhatsApp that you go behind doors? What kind of doors, Danny boy?
What doors?
What kind of doors, Danny boy?
Do you have a witness door?
Good morning, I'm a scammer.
Are you really, Thomas?
Oh,
you're not a very
scammers
good.
unite.
Welcome. Are you going to reform yourself, Thomas?
No.
Like all the other scammers. That's great. Nothing we haven't seen before. Is there a company register for people who might have companies in South Africa?
Yep.
So if we went
scambuggery.org.
Company register for South Africa. Wonder if she knows Roy Kanacha.
Oh, Roy's from South Africa, right?
Yeah. I'll register a company.
If you're a part of Chavez's outfit right now, you are a part of Hyper. Prove me wrong.
We're tired of that.
Hey, that's what Joe said earlier. That's what Joe said earlier.
Oh, I can't believe Joe stuffed it. It wasn't that legend stuff. Rebroadcasting Joe's meeting, everyone throwing insults at him.
That was wonderful.
Oh, that was just, I beat my chest.
Yeah, he nearly had his underwear and he wanted to slap Shavez. He had so many questions on that line.
Mate, if he had underwear on, it would have been rigid right up between his legs. That was,
yeah, it was so good.
Enterprise.
He probably wears women's underwear, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
This just fell off the chat. How do we how would we find about intellectual property? You'd think that this is the register for.
This one we might need Rory for. He could file a complaint against Chantel.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can I celebrate? Can you hit the buttons and stuff? Like you were trying to say good on Mr. Bill.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, good on Mr. Bill. Good on Tugman.
What
we witnessed with Joe today, Danny, we've been waiting to see that for months. We've been waiting to see that when the bridge went down.
It is actually it is breathtaking. It really is, because that is actually them falling apart, and it's just I mean it's just breathtaking. I mean, I can't Yeah, you just
put
can't.
the words to it either. Yeah.
Well, you can't really, because it's just like, how can they prove they haven't got issues for a start? I mean, it's you know.
You got Brazil going after him. You got the Indians going after him. Who knows what the Germans are cooking up? You know, I like.
Germans' history, mate.
I'd like to find out.
They will crack this, and that's what's really exciting.
Yeah.
Where have the Russians gone?
The Russian away.
Russian away.
The Russian. Yeah.
So, you know, Rich is going to file a complaint against Grace. That'll get Grace and all the U.S. people toasted.
Yeah.
We'll toast Joe with Chantel will get toasted by Rory. That'll take care of Europe. It's like a worldwide game of Risk here. So here's the moves.
Hey, I can't find it. I can't find any business information on here. So if you do know Chantel and you do know her company and you do know her email, please do reach out to me. It's not.
Ask Rory.
You know,
Ask Rory to go after her, and if he doesn't, he's a.
Rory might have it. Rory might actually have it if you think about it. If he was in there.
For bedtime number.
Last time I asked Roy for a favor, he said I woke him up from his beauty sleep. So that was quite funny. And he keeps saying he wants to come on the meeting. So this is the article basically that we've put together, and just you know, so you know, Chantel, we will get your information that we need, and the fact that you hide yourself on the internet just says quite a lot in itself. But this is the email that we're sending to the Brain Trust.
Hello. We are currently investigating whether an individual named Chantal Stuckenboom is associated with your company. According to her LinkedIn profile, she claims to be one of your partners. Chantal Stuckenboom's LinkedIn profile: https://www.linkedin.com in Chantal Stuckenboom 9B518 We have obtained video footage of Ms. Stuckenboom promoting an opportunity that has been flagged as a Ponzi scheme.
Right.
Despite presenting this evidence to her, she continues to promote this opportunity. Please find the attached documents for your review. We kindly request a response from your organization to clarify Ms. Stuckenboom's current involvement with your company. Her LinkedIn profile states that she has been associated with your company for over 6 years. Thank you for your prompt attention to this matter. https://moneysmith.gov.au check and report scams investor alert list boomerang trade 1666. Sincerely, Danny.
Alrighty, so we need to top that off. We need to actually sign that off with the link to the video. We have video footage, and then we'll go footage, and then brackets that. So there we go. So that's going to be funny. Yeah, so I think we're done. So let's just post that off, and we'll never get a reply. But done.
Well, you wait a few days, see if you get a reply, and if nobody replies, then we say we assume that she is part of your company, and we'll be sending this to the newspaper.
Yeah,
have a nice day.
And then we will get a reply. We'll go, oh my God!
Damn right we will.
Yeah. Now, if you are on my video here, you can see that you go down.
You got to reply back like this: "Dear Danny, we have fired the individual. She's not associated with us. Have a great day."
Well, one of her email address that we tried to get right actually did bounce, so that wasn't incorrect. Now we've got, so if you click on, you go to the bottom of the video, you'll see the description. We've got all the evidence in here. Actually, where is that? Hyper Fun, we have assist and desist, California. Oh, well, there you go. There's a good example. So let's just go back and find that message.
It was in Hyper Fun?
Yeah. So that's
I'm linking that one. I'm like, FYI, it's not her first rodeo. She's done this several times.
Yeah.
Hyper Fun, Hyper Capital.
The rest of the cockroaches that might be lingering around.
Rob, not Rob. Funny, it wouldn't be Rob saying that. I think
hello.
Crypto Domino, you gotta have more respect for scammers, and you can't just call them, naughty names. You got to call them like bottom feeders off the planet, scum of the earth.
What do you think?
Cockroach. Can't call them cockroaches.
What do you think shrimp are?
They'll get upset.
Shrimp are the cockroaches of the sea, Danny boy.
Yeah.
You've been living down under too long.
I know. I'm just going to ruin here on this one. So I'm just updating this link here. I've got I'm trying to get it. What's that bird noise? LinkedIn. So we need to find that
Bill, that was so funny that that video you sent me with Elon Musk. He's like,
oh yeah.
The reality is like we could do stuff with water. He's like, the reality is we're 70% water. If the aliens, people keep asking me about aliens. If the aliens name the planet water, and that's so funny because they're all bottom feeders, right? But there's bottom feeders underneath the ocean just as much as the cockroaches. So bottom feeder and cockroaches, same thing, man.
Yeah, I think you're right in the money there. Cockroaches are quite good. I think cockroaches get a bit of a hard time, to be honest, but I'm just saying. So, I mean, they're
like termites.
They don't have diseases, do they?
Okay, so you're going to tell me that all the garbage that they throw in the Pacific Ocean, because the shrimp eat it, that's better than cockroaches?
Well, I don't know.
Cockroaches at least have the decency to sleep with your silver platter, your silverware.
Oh, is that where they hang out?
Yeah, in the kitchen. They got these filthy scammers got cockroaches in the kitchen.
All right.
I bet you.
Hey, you can join the Financial Freedom Team's room if you want. I'll just put
What's up?
I'm just looking at some links I had. So you can join the WhatsApp group, International Financial Freedom Team WhatsApp.
And then you can give us everybody's phone number.
Yeah, I said you can't join this group community because you have been removed. That's my story of my life, mate.
If you log in, here's another tip of the day for everybody. But even if you were removed and you log in through the web app, you could still look at the phone numbers and stuff.
Oh, yep. Oh, but you can't once you've been removed.
Say that one more time.
No, you can't once you've been removed.
Say it one more time, Bill.
Oh, I can't.
You could still look at the phone numbers if you were removed. If you go into the web, WhatsApp.
The web. Oh, I haven't tried that.
Gotcha.
Oh, how do I?
Yeah, because I've been removed from Neolife, and I can still see the phone numbers. And oddly, I can still see the messages getting posted. So I don't understand if it's a glitch.
Right, it may be because you emptied your cache like we do with Zoom, and that is why you can see it. So that's interesting. But see, like if I go here now, and I've left that on the screen, which is silly, Danny. But anyway, let's have a look here and see if I can get that up before somebody else steals my identity.
Bill's going to teach us a DIY or DIY hands-on how to make multiple WhatsApp logins.
Yeah, remove device.
And then you can all call Carl like I did. You go, Carl. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, let's see if I can link a device before people
$1 a month. $1 a month to become a member of the Avengers show, y'all.
Yeah.
Where we get all this.
That'd be cool if everyone's subscribed.
Jargon down pat.
And then you have a nice green plaque beside your name like Crypto Dynamo. So if we go to that link now, so let's go back to Towel. Let's just grab that.
So you gotta go to the group, and then you hit group info, and it'll show you all the phone numbers. And then you can either right click, inspect, or you can just scroll down the list.
Join chat, and I'm gonna go no. Join chat, open WhatsApp. No, it's telling me to open the app, but I don't want it to. So how do I?
No, you would go to your WhatsApp, and you could just type. You said you joined the group already, so just type in the name of the group.
No, they won't let me. So
yeah,
I'll type it in. One second, I'll get there. So it was called.
Type in the name of the group.
Oh, now I can't figure. Something independent.
International.
International. Okay, I hate spelling.
IN. Yep.
Yep. What now? Oh, Freedom. Oh, you're good.
Yeah, right there. So now you click on the link for more info.
More info.
Sounds like a terrorist organization.
Where do you go? More info. Okay, here.
Okay.
Whose phone number? David's.
That's David's.
Yeah. It's sick how we remembering all these. So now I need to wait for that to load. Documents.
It's load already. Wait, why can't you type messages? It says you can type messages right now.
Oh, does it? Oh, okay. I'll type my
hello.
phone. Oh, yeah. Hello. I'll see what happens. Boom. Oh, right. Well, that's good. Well, let's post a copy of that letter. That would be fun, wouldn't it? Just want to make sure she got that letter. Don't want to waste my time.
Well, yeah, she is on David's team, right?
Yeah.
So.
Just open the email up and see if I can find it. Boy, I've got too many windows open here. Open up email. Okay, that will do. I'll just use what we've got.
I mean, I'm also part of 30. The best presenter out there, Ferda. You remember her presentation?
What's that noise? No,
that's Ferda's presentation.
Oh,
Crypto Queen or whatever the heck her name is.
Yeah, Chantel. And now what we're going to do is we're going to find.
I don't get the joke.
I didn't get it either. It went over my page.
Crypto Queen. You remember the lady I taped and you guys watched for 45 minutes? And like, oh my God, this lady is so boring.
Oh, I want to go back to the weightlifter. Yeah. Did you see the weightlifter today? That was freaking brilliant. This is the best one yet. I can't believe she wait and then push it up, push it down, lift it, don't drop it. Yeah, so now we're gonna Chantel.
Why, I don't get that. Why would you leave your chat room open?
I'm sort of sneaky. Want to go back, you see, and have another look. To be honest,
sit there in front of it with nobody on it.
Oh, crazy! So somehow I'm posting in here, and I've been removed from the group. So how does that work?
I don't know. That's what I was asking. I thought you said you were removed.
They're trying to. They're trying to pull together a case against you, Danny. Why you're looking in on people squatting in their spandex?
Yeah. Well, I'm a pervert. That's why. Yeah, Smart Steps is even coming up in here. Let's just have a look at another one. Oh no, this is it. So this one here.
That's the one you're banned from. Smart Steps.
Yeah.
Okay. Wait. You can't send. Oh yeah, you no longer remember. Say that one. You can't.
All right, but can I see messages being posted or not?
Wait, how many Smart Steps do you have? Are those messages?
No, they're contacts. No, they're contacts with their name on it.
Oh, okay.
But if I go into delete group, choose group info, can I still see links and documents? No, I can't. So no media.
I don't know what's going on. That's a weird whatever happened on that one.
Yeah. But we just about need to create mirror groups, don't we? And call it FUD or something stupid. Close chat, clear chat, delete group. Yeah. But anyway,
well, since you were in Smart Steps, why don't you make Smart Steps Russia or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's make a FUD group for all of their groups. And put it on the chat every day.
Delete that group. But interesting enough, who is this then? And if this is a group, why can't I find this on my other app? Well, theoretically, now I can go to the app, the live app, you know what I mean, and see that conversation and see. That makes sense. So I'm going to go to the app. I'm going to go to chats. And
you jump on your phone. Might take like a minute, but
yeah, true. Device name. Yeah, but you think I would be able to see those messages I just posted on my phone, if you know what I mean, and then it will be linked to a group, but it doesn't seem to be. Interesting. What other habit can we bring up, work on today? We've got.
I don't know. You want to call a Smart Steps person, or you want to call Brendan Envy?
Yeah, I do. Now you gave me the number. I don't know if I've actually saved it. A chance to save that one then. So
it's the 909 number.
Hold it, Brendan. Brendan. What's his last name?
Ivy.
Ivy.
IVEY.
I'll need to have you. Okay, let's add him for once and do it for all. So we're going to go.
What'd you, Doctor? He probably recognized my voice and be like, "Oh my God, it's this guy again."
Brandon. Is it Brandon?
Yep.
And last name was?
Ivy.
Brilliant. And you've got a phone number, I presume, plus what country code?
1.
Yep.
It's like 909.
909.
Okay, hold on. I forgot the rest.
You memorize
I don't call him often.
Can you jump onto the StreamYard link, Richard, or is that too tricky for you? Was it gonna how do you do that normally? Because some days you have it fine. Is it only when you have a real strong internet connection?
I was having something weird yesterday when I was on with you. I was losing the signal, and then I hit X to exit. I got rid of YouTube. I got rid of the browser, and I'm still on the call with you, and you're not answering me. I'm like, can you hear me?
Oh, I got flashed out.
I had to turn my phone off and on to get it to stop.
Yeah, I had a big
Either that or you were listening to me all.
No, I couldn't hear. I had a big flash on my screen. I shit you not, and everything on my screen went flash. And then what the hell happened then? And then I lost my sound, and it was like I got I don't know what went wrong there. And then I had to actually restart StreamYard, make sure I didn't lose the connection for everyone. And you guys were having a conversation for about 10, 15 minutes until I could regain my sound. It was such a laugh.
Oh yeah, it was after that. After that, I had lost it.
Oh right. Yeah, it's just a nightmare. It sounds like Rob's fixed his problem with his sound, which is good. That crackle that he has. We've lost
He
Bob.
said the crackle is on the audio side, not his presentation side.
Yes, no,
He
definitely.
said the recording. Said the recording of the audio in the chat.
Hey, I'm going to do something fun. I'm going to actually beat
Or
Bob.
you could call we could also call Crypto Moss.
Well, let's do one at a time. Stay focused. What's his phone number? 909.
Yes.
That's a real name.
Well, that's his alias. I mean, he's a painter down in Florida. I mean, not Brandon, but the other dude.
Telegram. All right, I'm going to beat you, Bob.
I was thinking, I was dreaming that there's a Crypto Moss.
There's also Crypto Mama.
Oh yeah, she's South African, isn't she? It is actually quite a small circle, these idiots, so isn't there?
Yeah, that's why it's not high tech to put all of her friends and family on blast. Like Joe's got it coming to him. Bill stepped out there like halfway, and he hasn't even pulled the trigger on Joe yet. They're a bunch of scammers, man.
Hang on,
I've actually put up their garage sale signs for him, man.
I found his phone number before you. I found the phone number before you. It's 670-3945.
Who?
Brandon. I found him. I haven't never called him. So
you want me to go to StreamYard?
Oh, I'll try calling him on here.
Oh. Okay, I have 909, but okay.
Okay.
Because I called him during the presentation and I saw him pick up.
Oh, what? So what phone number have you got? Hold it. Let's go. Listen to this.
But we're experiencing technical.
No, that's not it. So if I go to
909.
Hold it. 9. 1 minute, please. I've just lost him now. Brandon. I've got him in here twice.
Yeah.
Okay, so 909. Yep.
670.
Yep.
394. Look at the chat for the last digit, so I don't get in trouble for giving out a number.
Yeah, I've got it. I've got him listed 5 times. And I've got an email. It's iv30@gmail.com. All right, so let's see if we can do a message on him. Let's go mobile. Let's go call. And WhatsApp business. Here we go. Let's see if we can get him. That phone number doesn't work in the real life, so it's just an artificial one. Now, Brandon's doing something. Get Fit. And what else do I want? I want that article. Doesn't want to answer. Answer. You got this, Brandon. Come on, you know you want to. You've got this. You can do this. Pick up your phone. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. You've got this, Brandon. Pick up the phone. Talk to the Crypto Ponzi Scheme Avenger. We're here for you. We're here to hold your hand and guide you out of the multi-level marketing world that you're in. There's no doubt about it. You're a dirty, disgusting bottom feeder of the earth, but we can turn you around. Right, what am I trying to do? Unlicensed entity. Okay, doesn't look like he's going to answer today, but that's okay. We'll go on and look for him on Zoom. Maybe he's in a Zoom meeting.
Oh.
Yeah, well, that's cool. Good try. Just in case you're wondering what we're doing here, kids, I've got another thing that's going down right now as we look at it. We're actually updating the YouTube description of Chantal Lay across your big brass bed. This one here is actually the video where Chantal was actually and this is actually breathtaking. I think it's worth watching this. Now, if you're thinking, all the links to what we're talking about are actually in this video, but if you look at this video,
Sorry, I was trying to share my screen in terms of.
Okay, if you look at this video and you go into the more button and you scroll down to the bottom, you'll see there's 2 timestamps. So you click on one of those timestamps, it will take you to the exact
position. So get yourself the real estate.
Right here.
So in VAS,
this is where Bob shared
you need to
Money
see
Smart warning from the government of Australia.
What is this? Who is this? Okay.
Sodima, are you sharing?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, but you have bought. Have you bought this via VAS, or have you gone in a different way? Because I am looking for people. This is a VAS community, and this is people who are coming into Boomerang and are guided via VAS.
I mean, I bought the license through. There is an upline and
through the website.
I think so. I cannot remember now.
Yeah, they pushed the website.
I don't know what you are dealing now, but this is neither the depth. This is a
confusion.
So can we stop sharing this? Because
No.
this has nothing to do with us.
Here we go.
Yeah, it does, because that's a government website.
Yeah, but this is what are we doing here? We're here in VAS.
It's the government of Australia. It's the government of Australia has sanctioned Boomerang.
Okay, but this has nothing to do with it. This okay.
Is Boomerang not a product of WAS?
Okay.
Yes, it is. You just said that like 20 minutes ago.
It's correct, but this is a private room. I'm training people who are in the system.
How's a private room when the ID is in a public Telegram group?
Okay, I didn't invite you, did I?
Yes, you did.
Yes, you did.
I didn't invite you.
Yes, you did. You sent me the link.
I didn't send you the link. Someone sent you the link. Not
yes,
me.
You did, Chantel. I have your full name. That's how I got your link.
Okay. So I do not want to go into this engagement here.
Where do you want to do it,
inappropriate.
Chantel?
You should just
come online with me.
disconnect this.
How is this inappropriate? Because you're listening to Boomerang.
Because somebody else is.
I think Salome should know the full truth.
I'm trying to shut him up.
Don't you believe you should know the full truth that they're not sanctioning
this? Listen, get this out.
What happened, Chantel? You got
guys. There are people who are making money
public
about
and that's
low hanging fruit. Rebroadcasting the material that we are doing here in a private room in a public environment.
Private room in a public environment.
On any public environment, I'm sitting and training people in a private environment. If you want to have a discussion on anything else specifically about the company. So
the interesting part there is she's saying that she's in a private environment. So that makes it okay to scam people in a private environment rather than a public one. She published the address of this meeting into a public Zoom meeting that anybody can join. I've been kicked out of it because I posted as the Crypto Ponzi Scheme Avenger. No surprise there, but I haven't got time to hang out in all these groups, and I don't care if you boot me out, but I want to know that we are watching you. I get kicked out, but there's 5 other Avengers in that room feeding me back information. We just want you to see it coming. So this is actually amazing. And this is when she's really on her back foot. And we're making an example of her. And we'll make an example of you if you want to start promoting these scams. This lady here is promoting people buying a Boomerang license that have failed to launch 82 days ago. They don't have a product. And she's still trying to sell licenses to people.
Company and what's possible, what's not possible, go to the CEO. I'm here doing training for people who are in the system and need to work on it.
I removed him.
Wow, big titty. And how are we recording this? How are we recording this? If you removed him, you dumb idiot. I mean, really, this is a mule. This is a drug runner. This is like strapping cocaine to your body, thinking that you can walk through customs and not get detected. You may get away with it every now and again. But this is what these people do. These are the mules. People like, if you want to believe that Shavez is behind this, Shavez is using member of the public to do his dirty work. He's using them to transport his drugs, his Boomerang licenses around the world. And these guys are getting thrown under the bus. And now Chantal published an amazing thing yesterday. After seeing this video online, she basically, we had to do another announcement. So what I'm going to do is just going to flip to that. I'm just going to play the end of this because it's quite good.
Perfect.
Now she's trying to figure out how that happened. She would never figure it out.
I'm not sure if you were sharing that, Suleiman, or I'm taking. No, it wasn't, huh?
No, maybe that was him.
No, exactly. It was someone else who took over control. Okay.
Bob.
Okay. All right. So can I just ask a question back? Were you in? Did you put?
Is there a difference to create an account without putting any money in it? Or
yes. So in VAS, if you are, that's why I was trying to share my screen in terms of VAS.
Yeah.
So let's go into the dashboard. Okay.
She's definitely
okay.
She's definitely on a back
if
foot
this
now.
is your first account,
yes,
then with your affiliate left and with your affiliate right, you start building up your tree the same way as I the same way as I showed you,
but not stirred.
our tree. Okay, here's join us here.
Such a
and join us here is having a power leg on this side, and we started a complete financial freedom team without any power legs. We started it completely as a 7-position syndicate together. Okay, so Financial Freedom 2 is a direct of Financial Freedom 1.
So would you think it would be wise, knowing that this video has been broadcasted to the world, and then carry on showing people that you're promoting illegal multi-level marketing opportunities? I mean, here she is. She's showing you her structure of her levels. She knows that hasn't had any money out of it for over 150 days. She knows that Boomerang hasn't launched the 82 days behind the scheme, and she's still advising people how to sign up for a platform. If you were paying for this with your credit card like Visa or MasterCard, you have 60 days to deliver a product. She's claiming that this is state-of-the-art product. That a product is something that works. This is not a digital product. This is a digital scam. There's no arbitrage trading. All the claims that she's making in her PowerPoint presentation that she's muling out to people are just lies and deception. It's absolutely disgusting. And here we go. All right, so now we're going to have a bit of fun. I'll just put you on mute for a second. I'll unmute you in a second. You can unmute yourself whenever you're ready. Last night. Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to hear. Was that coming? Is he back? I can't unmute him, but he can unmute himself. Yes, man. Where's that noise coming from? Oh, God. I hate to think. How can he do that when his mic's off? So this was done this is done with a bit of jest, but the message is very clear. So you might enjoy watching this, guys, but I know you probably watched this, but for our audience right now, let's get stuck into a little bit of Avenger news. Welcome to Avenger News. Correspondent, the Crypto Ponzi Scheme Avenger. Just to hand some interesting information. The Avengers have had a response to the con artist Chantal Boom. Yes, there has been a release to a WhatsApp group. We're not exactly sure where this correspondence was delivered, but one of the whistleblowers who's had enough has decided to share some shocking news from Chantal. Recently, the Avengers published a video called Con Artist Chantal Sockerbird Exposed. In this video, she was exposed. We have a response from her, and I want to read this. She's concerned that her personal business is going to be affected by her actions at promoting an active Ponzi scheme. Ironically, her last name is Boom, not to be mistaken to Boomerang. Ironically, she's been promoting Boomerang packages. So I'm going to try to read the response. Dear Yanis, your analysis is spot on. Every leader needs to find within themselves the truth on which basis to assess their position. And often we are influenced by our past experiences. Ramley, which I'm saying wrong, and Pascal, which is one of the bottom feeders of the planet, which I've just added in a bit of ad-lib there. Your analysts that most of the stress comes from giving launch dates rather than having faith in the product development capacity of Shavez is also true. The flux capacity. And Yvonne, I love the little guide share from Thomas. For me, Transit summed it up last night. Chantal's is a hardcore deliverer who is brilliant at developing tech leader and mentor and becoming CEO by accident. Now, I've actually read this incorrectly, but as this is live news, we need to read it with ChatGPT to fix up my mistakes.
Who is brilliant as a developer, tech leader and mentor and became CEO by accident. His commitment to his mission is unwavering, and that is why he is throwing his unwavering support behind him.
This is unusual because Shavez had his own corporation at the age of 17. In fact, he wasn't even old enough to form a corporation, and he needed to set this up himself. So this is really unusual that he's become a CEO by accident. Right. This is what Chantal continues to say. I was challenged this week with DD8 publications. I think she's referring to the Crypto Ponzi Scheme Avenger. DD8 is my initials, quite like the new name, which has the potential to threaten the fiber of my core business. Now, if you look at the thumbnail, you'll see that we have gone to Chantal's LinkedIn page and found out these core businesses. And this is crazy because theoretically LinkedIn, no, sorry, not LinkedIn, We Are Satoshi and Boomerang is literally meant to be the best thing since sliced bread, and it's going to make anyone that signs up and buys a Boomerang license a millionaire. You know, and now she's telling you that she has a core business. Why doesn't she give up her core business if she believes this project and put everything into promoting Boomerang? Wouldn't you?
Yeah, full time.
Yeah, let's go. Let's roll, as they say. She is referring to. And we are in the process of getting the Avengers to swarm her workplaces and swarming. Ask them if they are aware that she is promoting a Ponzi scheme. Anyway, let's see how it continues. Which involves, I'm going to get it read, otherwise I will not be able to give you accurate news.
Which involves innovative funding solutions for development projects. I knew that with presenting in prime time I took a risk for this to happen, but when you see the label con artist behind your name when integrity selling has been your brand trust, it asks for a moment of reflection. So this is my very personal reflection.
This is really interesting. Are you telling me that Chantal has no idea that there was no liquidity left in We Are All Satoshi or Boomerang, and her blatant disregard or her reckless behavior is actually something that wouldn't actually scar her normal life? Of course, if they pull off this Boomerang AI trading platform, they will certainly find they won't need to worry about money for the rest of their lives. Let's continue with her statement.
So this is my very personal reflection. 1. For me, the most important element of a project are its massive transformative purpose, the big why, and the commitment of the leadership driving that purpose.
So what is the big why? Why are you threatening your professional career by doing Zoom presentations, Chantel? You need to really question this. That's just a bit of ad lib from the news presenter. I will carry on reading the letter.
Everything else can be solved if those two are authentic. Because if the big why has enough aspirational energy, it will have market traction. If the leadership is committed, it will be open to solving problems.
I don't know what problems she thinks that selling a Ponzi scheme is going to achieve. But let's continue to read her statement.
The golden opportunity in this project for me is that Shavez is committed to develop a suite of products that change the game of affiliate marketing. And in that it implies it changes the game for people's chances to earn an income, that is providing a chance for healthy survival. Anyone can learn network marketing as long as you are coachable.
I mean, that amazes me, that statement, that she believes that Shavez is actually going to provide financial saviors to people. I don't know. It's just the fact that she really believes in Shavez is actually hard to swallow for me, just saying.
No, what's hard to deal with is the fact that she actually makes the claim, whether that's a fake message or not, to the whole wide world, her friends, her family, her colleagues, that she believes Shavez is going to create an income. There's not been one product in all these scams that can show that they are a revenue operating product. There's not even a freaking product.
Yeah. There's no money to be had. And no one's made any money out of this either. I mean, you might say, well, I've managed to get some money of my own money back from MetaMart's trading, but the people that we've spoke to, the most I've ever heard of anyone getting back for their $500 was $19. And the most I've ever heard of anyone getting back from their $10,000 license they bought was $800. So they use your money to pay back you, and you think that you've made money. It's just ridiculous. And the only people that may have made money is the people selling it, like Chantel. And now even they're cut off. They can't get their money off the platform. And now they're all getting people that show here, I'm here to the end, I'm here to the end. And if you go back about an hour and a half ago, you would have heard an amazing Zoom meeting provided to us by Bob, which fully exposes the dismay that they're all into. I mean, you've got Chantel now coming out doing these statements about the impact that a little YouTube on the bottom of New Zealand's had on her life. And this is detrimental to her core business. So she has a business of her own. Why would you jeopardize your business of your own to go out there and think that you've discovered arbitrage trading? Arbitrage trading isn't new. Us, Sam Bankman-Fried, and his Mary Penn. And look how many millions they transferred to get that arbitrage trading. And now you believe that people can do this by trading $1? Because you've got trades there from $1. And they've limited it back to $100. Are you telling me that the two exchanges out here that are decentralized, not even big exchanges, there's a deficiency of a percent between one and the other? As I explained earlier on, you go to the supermarket, there's a bunch of bananas for $3. Over the next supermarket, there's another bunch of bananas for $3.50. You're going to go sell these bananas and buy these bananas here and make 50 cents before the supermarket checks to see that if the market has changed the money they pay for the wholesale rate they pay for the bananas.
Right. And that's what Joe's pleading.
Got some gas
keep coming back to the calls. Keep selling the licenses, because that's what we're all doing, is we're ripping each other off. There's no freaking bananas.
We give bananas. And that's why we have the Banana Boat song, because that's what they're doing, is they're trading friggin' bananas. Let's get on with the show. I put this paragraph to the Avengers. The Avengers come back and said things like, why are they producing many products under the affiliate marketing brand of We Are All Satoshi? Isn't the Boomerang product that they're throwing at people left, right, and center, isn't that going to be the life-changing product that they want? Why would they be releasing more products? This is peculiar. It seems like a sales drive more than a technology launch of an amazing product. Let's carry on and read another paragraph that we found in this release of information.
That transformative power of this development, Master Shavez, is what makes this a unique opportunity for which I am.
What was it, mate?
I say AI is on point with that. You remember the part where it said about Ponzi schemes? When the liquidity in the markets are the greatest and there's so much despair because people are going to fear that they're going to lose out. That's all they do, is they create the fear of losing out by launching another product, and you're always going to be behind. It's like they never needed to launch the thing in the first place.
It's just like, this is like a mold that you use every time you want to start up a scam. It's just fear tactic
mold.
they use. And like, you know, like every single one of these presentations, they came out, like Joe this morning was grilled by 45 people in his own Zoom meeting. And all he can say is, I believe in Shavez. I believe in the end of the world. You can believe whatever you want, but we're talking about a digital product that is on the blockchain where we can see the evidence. It's like you walk into a crime scene and you can see the blood splattered up the walls. You can see somebody laying dead on the floor with a knife in their back. You can see Chantal on the back of that person holding the knife. And you know that she's the murderer because she's going, I killed him. So we've got overwhelming evidence on the blockchain. I'm not saying she's a murderer, but overwhelming evidence on the blockchain proving what they are saying doesn't add up. Joe said that with one click of a button, he made $500 from we have that. Today in his own Zoom meeting, people were asking him to provide proof that he had actually been trading. And we have his wallet address. We can see what he's been doing. He's full of lies. Now, Joe, if you're listening to this, come in here and show us. Stand up for what you claimed. Show us that trade that you did for $500 because we couldn't find it on your wallet. Do you have two wallets? And if so, show us. What are you hiding?
Yeah, Joe.
Joe, you know. And the other one, mate, he said that people were saying that he claimed that he did $100 worth of trading in a day. And then today he reneged that and said that was over the whole platform. So he could have sold some license and got he claimed that a few days earlier came from arbitrage trading and is now coming from other money earned from people within the platform in a day. So he makes $3,000 a month at the most. That's what that tells me. But he's put his life and his energy, his thoughts. He's been to Dubai, partying up on the boat with all the others people. He's been smoozing with Lucky. He's a scumbag.
Just like he said 80,000 people are ready to move on this thing. And then like a week later, Shavez says 86,000. And another week later, another guy says 600 million people. So how are you going to say that you believe in Shavez to 600 million people, 86,000 people, or 80,000 people, and act like that's sufficient without regarding the fact that people want a refund? What kind of scumbaggery is that, Joe?
And they've even said they've had 100,000 people at one stage.
Right. It went down. Yeah.
And Shavez said that they had 6,000 or 7,000 people sign up every day.
Yeah.
You know, so there's all these inconsistencies, and these are just big numbers to throw people in. We've gone through, I've tagged about 1,600, 1,700 people in We Are All Satoshi. So I've tagged them. Rich has dropped off at the moment, but I've tagged 1,700 wallet addresses from my simple basic Danny maths. I would keep my head if there was more than 15,000 people purchased these licenses.
Have you tagged all my wallets yet?
Have I tagged all your wallets? What wallets?
The 400 I gave you?
Oh, well, I have actually. I've tagged the majority of the ones and all the usernames to go with them. And that's how we found that Pascal had figured out that when he trades $100 Aave, that he always gets the same result. And because we could see that Pascal was testing the platform when the platform was down. So it's just there's just so much bullshit in here. The fact that these people think they can stand up here and still try and sell these packages, they are the true scammers of the world. I'm just going to mute you there for a minute, Rick. Is that him?
Yeah,
it was him.
There's chatter going on in the room.
Yeah, that's right. I don't mind the noise. It makes it more real.
No. There's chatter going on in the chat rooms about Joe's presentation.
Ooh, have you got any screenshots or anything good? Just
tell us. Like, somebody was trying to throw his weight around in Joe's room. Some scrupulous character.
So, it wasn't a guy called Rob by any chance?
Yeah, it was Rob. They said some bald-headed guy.
Yeah, keep talking, Joe and Scammer family. I'll bring the pink elephant.
Yeah, there's an elephant in the room.
and I know how to get a rider for it. Right, Tugman?
Right.
Tugman knows all about it.
We're watching the chatter. We're watching the chatter.
It sounds like the Lone Ranger on a horse, to be honest. I don't know. Susie, we haven't
People got mad. So they're making people mad because they're locking the room again. They're like, this again? This is what we're doing again?
Blame it on the scam. Blame it on the hackers, right?
Yeah.
I wonder if Joe. I'll carry on playing this video while we've got it here. Just get rid of this for start.
Prepared to be bold and face controversy. I treat it as feedback. And where it is within the norm of decency, I engage it openly, and where it goes outside that realm, I either don't engage or I use a legal team to engage.
There you go,
Video that we produced last week, con artist Chantel Boom, we showed her a government release, a government saying in Australia that this is a scam. We've also notified her that the state of California has also launched a cease and desist and do not promote order, and she continues to promote this. So I don't know. This is Joe's room. Have you been there before? Waiting for the host to start the meeting. So here's a video in it. That's pretty clever. I didn't think it'd be that clever. Just go and let's see if he starts a meeting with Martin Swain in there. I'll keep that going, but anyway, we'll go back to our video, and I'll just have to reshare that again because we would have lost the sound. Share the screen, and here we go. Anyway, let's continue listening to her information.
When I present, I always tell people this is a journey based on a tech development team. Learn to understand what that means. It is exciting, it has massive potential, and it is tricky as it is innovation and therefore can face delays and challenges. And I choose the people I personally work with on the basis of their maturity to face that pressure we are experiencing now.
This is breathtaking. I don't know what part of exciting this is. Maybe the adrenaline of speeding above the speed limit is exciting, but it's not certainly something I would be personally promoting as a newsreader. Anyway, let's continue.
Beyond this, I reflected on where can I go to the next level. And for me, that is how we help ourselves and the teams understand the intricacies of this journey and the objective data points that give proof of progress. So this is why I like the sharing of your overview, Yvonne, or the sharing of the screenshots of pairs that were found, etc., etc. It proves we are not conning anyone. We are pioneering disruptive technologies and have direct access to the process and help it learn so it can...
What is in the background? Well, it's because I'm logging into Zoom meetings on the same browser in the background, and it's just trying to grab the microphone. So that's not a unknown error. It's just unfortunately I don't know how to do that because I'm got multiple tabs open and I'm scouting the Zoom meetings so we can find updates on what's happening with Boomerang.
Come into being with the brilliance it was envisaged.
Once again, we put this paragraph to the Avengers. We have proven that they are not doing real arbitrage trading. In fact, we have found that people who are doing the presentations are testing the platforms themselves. One person's name comes to mind, and that is Pascal. Pascal has discovered that if he trades with the same amount of money and picks the same exchanges, he gets the same payout for arbitrage trading. Carl Miller was confronted by a guy called Mark, who said that every single time he trades the same amount of money and picks the same exchanges, he gets the same results. Carl Miller said they were fully aware that this is the case. The very next day, we had Mark go and show the same information to Joe. Joe said he didn't know anything about arbitrage trading. In fact, he's never done any arbitrage trading. 24 hours later, Joe confessed that this is 100% arbitrage trading and totally ignored the information that Mark put in hand. We've G'day, Jan. Can we ask you a question, mate? Oh, do you mind if we ask you a couple of questions?
Who is your upline?
I don't actually have an upline. I just found your link and I thought I'd listen to what you have to say. I'm curious why you've got a fake moustache on, to be honest.
His upline.
George is my upline. Oh, that was funny. So
Who's your upline?
Oh, my heart's racing on that one. Oh, that was funny.
So it's open? You want me to go there? I'm like, it's you, Jane.
Yeah, let's go back. He's going to actually say something. So I'll see if I can get back in there as quick as I can. I'll use another browser.
You gonna use another eyebrow? You gonna borrow one from Shavez?
That was just a private. Yeah, that's true. Let's see if we can get back in there in a hurry. Let's see what happens. Meeting. Notice how he asked who my upline was straight away.
I'm like, yeah, it's that guy, Marcus.
Marcus. Oh, yeah, that's true. Matthew Jones. Here we go. Let's see if we can get in here. Present.
Sorry, I forgot it. Now I know who it is. I just looked it up.
What are you talking about?
If he asked, like, if he sees you back, it's like, oh yeah, sorry, I just found it.
Oh, yep. I'll be a different name now, but he's not obviously going to let me in there, which is quite interesting. Interesting. That's amazing. Yep, I can give you the link. I'll give it to you in the private. That's quite cool, though. I mean, like he's acting like, they I don't even notice. I think there was only about 10 or 15 people in that meeting, which is quite
like
interesting.
a private, like, support team kind of thing.
Yeah, and it's his private link because I know he keeps it open, and as soon as you go in there, he gets an email saying somebody's in the room, and then he goes in there. But I mean, for a guy that's meant to be a multi-millionaire, got Ferraris and Lamborghinis and houses in Canada and blah, why do they hang out in Zoom meetings with 10 people trying to convince them to sign up for an opportunity? Because they're all fakes. That's why. So that's the truth of the matter. Yeah. So I'm going to go back to our meeting while we see if we can get some disruptive meetings going. Having a bit of fun. We're getting better. It's like the old days. I'm glad I've got my Zoom back. It was sort of like I was cut off there for a wee while, but
there's the full meeting in case you want to put that in your description of the top secret meeting that happened today.
Oh, have you got that now?
Yeah, I got it from a source.
Here's Chantel. Chantel sent me a message. Yeah, so let's have a listen. She's probably going to be threatening me if I don't stop doing this. She's going to do that. Well, you go and he'd do it. No, I just got a message from Chantel. So let's have a look and see if I can find where that message is. I just saw it pop up. I think it came in on a message. Boy, it's like great. No, it's Christmas. Oh, thank you. So the guy that smashed me in the face has got a name that's looked like it starts with C. So Danny's brain went, oh, thank you so much. You're awesome, mate. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. I now will forward that money onto the person that loaned me the money to get my glasses fixed. Glasses fixed. So fixed. You're awesome, mate. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it to get my glasses fixed. How much have I got? 115. 115. Is it 215? I'm trying to figure out how much money it is. $115 off. I think it's 115. 115 to go. That's great. So this guy is actually, like you've got to get this guy's kid bashed me in the face, broke my glasses, and his dad that is actually, so that's good. Now, anyway, false alarm on that one. So I'll go back to this video and we'll just have a wee finish this. We have one, what we call top Trump, not to be mistaken as Donald Trump, but top Trump has done over 20 trades. Every single trade is over $800. Some are as maximum as $1,900. How much do you think he traded to get such a fantastic result? $10, $1, random amounts and random exchanges. Are they not looking at the evidence in hand? Is Chantel really going to jeopardize her career by being in Zoom meetings, recklessly promoting things, encouraging people to sign up for a Boomerang license, selling a product that hasn't been launched for 81 days? What is she thinking? Why would you be selling a product that hasn't launched? She's part of We Are All Satoshi. We Are All Satoshi is like a game of Monopoly. No one has been able to get any money out of that game of Monopoly for 150 days. 150 days. Why is she still promoting this Ponzi scheme? They have no product or service, and they claim they will be launching new products soon. Let's continue and listen to her messages to her people.
I love this group of leaders. You have almost all been here from the beginning, and we are learning from each other. For me, that is the leadership commitment I associate myself with, and am committed to serve for the sake of disrupting poverty, as that is what it is all about for me.
We did some research, and disrupting poverty is a load of rubbish, because what they encourage people to do is buy a $500 license. This $500 license, going by Joe, you could make $1,500 in a day. Why would they be selling licenses for $500 that can return $1,500 in a day? We have numerous videos with Joe stating that is the case. But wait, there's more. They're telling you to compound your investment. After you've made $1,500, you buy 3 new licenses. You trade like a beaver for 24 hours, and then you buy 9 new licenses. Just thinking about something, Bob. You know, Jan Gregory's wearing this fake mustache. He got fined by the California Security, the Canadian Security Commission for $165,000. That was in 2022. He would have had restrictions put on him for being on the internet. Do you think he's wearing that fake digital mustache and eyebrows to hide his identity? Do you think that is a possibility? I'm talking to myself, but I'm wondering if it's worthwhile providing evidence of Jan Gregory in Zoom meetings promoting these Ponzi schemes to the Security Commission that took him to the cleaners. Just my brain thinking out loud. And when you get 4,500 back, you go and buy more. Like you get it. You just keep buying licenses, but never take your money out. There's a reason for that. This is because this is Hotel California. When you check in, you can never leave. Now, I'm not going to get talking about the MetaMask warning that we wrote to MetaMask and said, what's the story of the warning? Is it real? They said, don't plug in your MetaMask to anything to do with Boomerang. They are a scam company. Their words, not mine. Let's continue. And why would Chantal, why is she concerned? Why is she concerned? Why has she talked about things like scam company? Why have we labeled her as a con artist? Does she not know common sense?
And in that learning, let's not be afraid to adapt our positioning of the project to suit the timing. When people understand the value of digital products as a portfolio, the value of a blockchain as a business model, the value of a development team in-house that works also at risk.
Now, our Avengers have been begging Shavez with no name, who Chantal solely believes, to provide evidence that there is actually a development team. Shavez claimed that he waded into the server room in Dubai when they had the storms a few weeks ago. He said the water was up to here. No one has questioned the fact that the server room is actually in India. And we're wondering why Shavez had to swim so far to get the server room out of the building. And I don't know about you guys, but I've had a lot to do with servers. I'm a website developer myself, and it would seem unusual for any server company to allow somebody to swim into their server room. But these are statements and claims that we have from Shavez, and need I not get into this? Let's stay focused on Chantal's statement. Let's listen to the last paragraph.
And finally, I have thought of creating a scorecard for affiliate marketing 3.0 companies as a countercap.
Sorry about that. Yeah, no, hold on a second. I'll just find the right tab. Just give me a second. I'm trying to click the right button. How you doing anyway? Yep, I'll do that. I'll just find. Yep, working on it. I'll see you there, mate. Just, how can I help you?
I wanted to on your camera.
Yeah, I'm working on it, mate. Boy, why are you so grumpy for? Is the camera on?
What are you doing in here?
Hey, well, I'm just come to visit you, mate.
It's on.
What? You're looking pretty pimped out there with your purple hairdo. I love the look, mate. Pretty cool. Doof, 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 doof. How you going?
Did you remember we told you don't please enter this Zoom again?
Oh, I can't remember that, mate. I just don't want to do that. I'm here busting Ponzi schemes. I'm actually broadcasting you live, and the only thing you can do to revolt
If you can't remember,
boom, boom, mate. You just kicked me out. God. So who was that? So that was, I think that was our mate Ricky. So yeah, so we have a lot of fun here with these Zoom meetings, but they can't stop you going in. Now I don't even know who that was. I think that was Big Daddy. Let's have a look and see if he banned me, and then we'll know if it was him. I tell you what, it's fun and games with these guys. If I get Big Daddy, see, mating, I don't know. I'll just flip through some of these here. So you can see I've actually opened up a few Zoom meetings while we were waiting. I think we are live on that, aren't we? I'll just see if it flips from one to the other. So when I'm here, I see like I go to join these meetings, and then I click join, and that's when my microphone plays up, unfortunately, and that's why you hear a crackle, in case you're wondering. But while we're going into these rooms, I'm literally just going into like Indian prime times, and while you guys are listening to my video, I'm literally going into these Zoom meetings and seeing if I can find anyone that's is actually broadcasting at the moment. But that's when my microphone breaks up, and it doesn't sound too good for people who are trying to listen to a nice, smooth TV-like presentation. Well, unfortunately, you're not going to get it here. Now, what's that one there? Joining. So I need to find where that room is. That one there. Joining meeting, and that one. So through here. So go to this one. Yeah, so we're just causing a bit of havoc online. It's a bit of fun. Some of these connections live. You can see now that if you don't turn your camera on, they don't hear because they get busted. So it's quite exciting. Turn that one up. Turn that one up. Turn that one up. So now you can see that I've got this one, and I enabled that one. So there's another room that's just loading up at the moment. We turn that one up. And yesterday we did a great meeting. If you have a look, you'll find I think it's I forgot what it's called, TCL, and Trade Like Crazy. And I managed to storm into the meeting. Don't think that's not what we're trying to do. I will now shut these down one at a time as they don't open. Let's have a look. Let's launch them. We'll go to first. The first one, the room that we're going to go into is this one here, which is join the meeting. And while we are waiting, Django 3 connects. He has meetings back. Daily Promise United daily. That's quite cool. So what I'm going to do is what you can see I am doing is just opening up all these Zoom meetings, which means their host will be notified that there is somebody waiting, and then they pop into the room just like that guy did and demand that I turn my camera on and expose myself. But that's what we're doing, and I'll just leave some of these open in the background. So once they're open in the background, it doesn't actually make that horrible crackling noise. But while I'm connected to the room, it does. It's great. This Zoom meeting here has got a 3,000 invalid. So this people have banned me from the Zoom today. And when I empty my cache or I go to another tab in another browser, I will be able to enter that room. So if you are trying to be me and you're trying to figure out how to get into these Zoom meetings, just use a new browser that you don't use, like a throwaway browser, and empty the cache every day, and you'll be able to go into these rooms. The 3001 error, I think that is meaning that those persons have had their account removed, which is absolutely brilliant. So if I go to that number and I go to my bookmarks and go into the bookmark area, bookmark list, and go to show all bookmarks. And if I search bookmarks, so this dot comma is personal meeting room, which is this dot comma, that one there. That is a person's room that has been removed by Zoom. So every now and again, Zoom decide to do the right thing, even though promoting multi-level marketing is against their terms and conditions, every now and again, they manage to ban an account. So I'm just going to finish this video off. If you have been religious, I won't deprive you of listening to Chantal's video. This video, you can watch it in its entirety in my video section, but let's finish this off.
Campaign to the
Whoops.
MLM smearing, DDH, and the like want to provoke us in their game. Let's use their energy to amplify our game of innovation and disruption through authentic backing of projects we believe will make a difference in the lives of our communities through...
Big word, authentic backing of our programs. There's no thing authentic. There's no proof that these programs are real. Chantal, prove to me that this is authentic. Prove to me that you're doing real arbitrage trading, because that's what you're selling people, and you cannot prove that. We've got a team of Avengers that have proven. We've got a German team that has proven that this is a scam, and you're still promoting it and selling it. Wake up.
Crowd, network, and MLM techniques.
I've never heard such a lame threat. Look, if I have defamed you, Chantal, please take legal action. Last year, someone tried to sue me in the New Zealand High Court for $3.8 million, claiming I had defamed them. I wrote back to the lawyers with a video, 4 hours, 47 minutes long and 19 seconds. I showed all the video evidence available, proving that these people had been warned. The video that we produced last week showed that you are a con artist. We showed you government documents where you have had cease and refrain from promoting orders, and you have blatantly showed no disregarded those, and you are continuously promoting. Think about your future and think about what we're about to do to you. And here's the signing off comments for Chantal.
Sending you all much love. Chantal.
Here's some
Red
love.
Heart.
And here's a warning from the Avengers. Listen up, cowgirl. I know who you are. We do. I know what you have done. We've seen you. And if you're thinking of escaping with people's investments, you can't do it. I can assure you, there's nowhere you can hide. What I possess is a specific set of skills honed over a lifetime of unraveling financial deceit. It's called YouTube. Skills that make me a living nightmare for fraudsters like you. You're a fraudster. If you return the investments now, give people's money back. That will be the end of it. Maybe. I won't pursue you. I probably will. I won't track you down. I probably will. But if you choose not to, I will find you. We'll find you. I will expose you. We'll find you. And I will assure you face the full force of the Crypto Ponzi Scheme Avenger. Myself and the Avengers are stronger than ever. We will not stop. We will look for you. We will find you. We will find where you live. We will find your phone number. We have your phone numbers. We will contact the people that you work for. We will fully name and shame you. I'm the Crypto Ponzi Scheme Avenger. I'm here to name and shame anyone running or promoting a Ponzi scheme or a scam. Chantal, this message is for you. You know that this is not right. You need to stop. You need to cease and desist. You need to heed the warnings from the state of California. You need to actually read the notices from Australian governments who are trying to stop people like you from promoting these Ponzi schemes and scams. You are the bottom feeder of the planet. And if you want to use our momentum to name and shame us, then do so. I look forward to seeing you in the courtroom. The last guy failed miserably, had to pay all my legal fees. I'm Danny DeHeck, correspondent, aka the Crypto Ponzi Scheme Avenger. Today was a shocking announcement from Chantal in retaliation to a video that we called Con Artist Chantal Stir Can Boom, not to be mistaken to Boomerang. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next Avenger update. So you get the ideas, guys. Yeah, no, seriously, funny enough, I really struggle to read, if you haven't figured that out. And my pronunciation doesn't always come out as well as I like. When I listen back to that stuff, I think, oh my goodness, but it's a video, I can't change it. On this piece of paper, is actually how to pronounce her name. This is the extent I went to learn how to pronounce her name correctly. I can say Chantal easily, but her last name is difficult for me. So it says Sturkenboom. So Sturkenboom. I think that's right. Sturkenboom. Her name is Chantal Sturkenboom. And I'm going after her at the moment, and I'll continue to do so until she ceases and desists like she's been told to by the state of many states. That's my show for today. I hope you've enjoyed it. I will try to put a few timestamps in here so you know where to look it up. There's some funny moments. Probably the funniest moment would be Joe trying to defend himself in his own Zoom meeting. He ran a back-to-back Zoom meeting when Chantal was running a promotion for Boomerang. At one time, he was running his own Zoom meeting in another area on his own Zoom at exactly the same time. Our correspondent, Bob, he managed to record it, and he said something about giving me the link, which I'm actually curious about doing. So what I might do is end this live now, find the link to the meeting, and then rebroadcast it. Oh, my goodness, you've got me another link here. This is a funny thing. Just bringing this up and see what we'll have a bit of a preview. A minute 43. What are we looking at here, Rich? Okay, let's just have a quick look at this. Rich has just given me a link, so it'd be rude not to broadcast this. Present video, boom, that, and this is Shavez here. This is Richard's message. Richard's our dear friend. He's called Crypto Domino. Be good if you change your username to Crypto Domino. I reckon that's brilliant. Okay, so let's have a listen to what Richard's just sent us.
So when you run these scripts, the pairs will be available to you. You can check those pairs in the DApp section, but do not execute the trades. The swap is not active right now. So if you execute trade, the trade will not be successful and you will lose the gas fee, because that is the real arbitrage. And
did anybody understand that? He's telling you that the first thing, the first contract is a simulation to artificially create potential trade. He's telling you when you get...
Oh, dear, Richard, just tell me it's a wrong video. You're a hard case. How long ago did you post it? I'll find it. I presume it'll be a video. And 2 days ago, one when you're driving. Oh, the one when you're driving. Oh, okay. Well, I've got a better way of doing that now because I took your video and I pimped it out a little bit. So yeah, this is so this is actually quite an important video. 2 reasons, because I have it. Second reason, disgraced judge Grace Zumba. So if you want to have a look at this video, there's the video and there's the thumbnail. Dishonorable Judge Grace Zumba gets served by the Crypto Ponzi Scheme Avenger. That's me. And let's have a listen to this one. Okay. So I'm driving to work one day, and this is what happens.
Okay. Isabel, please unmute and tell me how I can help you. Oh, Dee, there you are. Okay. Dee, give me 2 seconds. Go ahead, Dee. You're driving too, huh?
Yeah, no, I am. Thank you. Oh, you're looking lovely today.
Thank you. So are you.
I just got a PDF from the state of California saying that We Are Satoshi has got a cease and desist order. Are you familiar with that document?
No, I'm not. That PDF, and since you're driving, you probably can't share it, huh?
No, but it's if you go to the Crypto Ponzi Scheme Avengers YouTube channel, it's in his community area, and you can read all about how the state of California has issued a cease and desist for We Are All Satoshi because of their illegal Ponzi scheme. Have a look; it's really informative.
Is crypto where?
The Crypto Ponzi Scheme Avenger YouTube channel.
Avenger.
Yep, that's me.
That's
and
you?
You go to the YouTube channel. Yeah, that's right. How you doing?
Oh, you run the Crypto Ponzi Scheme Avenger?
Yep, website.
That's Danny.
YouTube channel. I've done over 500 videos exposing Sam Lee and his fraudulent activities.
Okay.
And I think we've got one of you on there with a man that undressed himself and went and had a shower and come back and got himself redressed in front of the camera.
Oh wow.
Did you see that? Yeah, that was really awesome. But the state of California have issued it's me, Danny DeHeck. How you going?
Okay.
You got to kick me out now? Or don't you care that the state of California has issued a cease and desist order for We Are All Satoshi? You don't care? It's a 6-page document. They don't care. This is the breathtaking thing. These guys don't care that we show them that governments are coming after them. And then they tell me I don't have a right to name and shame them. I have every right. I'm saving mum and dad investors from getting scammed by these guys.
Thank God, Crazy muted him.
Watch what happens.
Yeah, he does take on quite a bit of personas.
Oh, he's terrible.
Terribly good at it.
Darn. I should have, there's something else I should have done.
She should have taken my username.
That's why I keep saying his name, Danny, because he's coming in with a different name.
Oh yeah. Okay, let's see if he tries to come back. Medhani, do you have
So to be honest, guys, it's actually quite nerve-wracking being me. Rob was on the phone yesterday. I said, "Oh, Rob, you would have loved the Zoom meeting I just bounced into. You know, I got to talk to the guy and I got to ask him some questions yesterday." And Rob says, "Oh, I couldn't do that. In fact, I never want to do that. I cringe, and I don't know what it is. Some people can do it, some people can't." I did a big rant yesterday, and you go watch it on the live that I did. And, you know, by all means, please do go watch my story, because I'm not doing this for shits and giggles. I'm not doing this for YouTube dollars. I want to become a full-time YouTuber. There's no denying that. I need money to survive just like everyone else. But yesterday, I actually did an amazing video. And I'm really proud of my videos, but I do stick my neck out there and my reputation as a human being. So I just think, I think we are having some really good content coming out, and you know, like we've been chasing these scams for a long time, and we've really are disruptors in the industry, and we really are making a huge difference, and things are about to change. You know, things are getting better. We're getting stronger. We've got more connections. We've got email addresses of governments. We've been writing to senators, and truly we are actually starting to make a real difference, which is absolutely fantastic. The video I did yesterday, just, you know, I won't be doing this to this video you're looking at the moment, but we did I think it was a 2.5-hour stream. And if you look into the description of the video, you'll see that we've actually time-stamped every part of the video to make it easier for you guys. If you go to the bottom of these videos, because they are long-form content, you'll see that we've actually got chapters. And Bend Over is the name that we use. And they often ask you to talk, and they go, "Bend over, can you please turn your camera on?" It just does not sound right. But if you go to these, you know, these timestamps, you click view all, then you can actually tell the video not to be in large mode like I hit, answer those questions, and then you can actually go to the part. So you can go to the part where Bend Over, here we go. So if we go to here, you can actually watch this part of the video.
With a team of traders, 4 analysts using the AI. They've been together now for 2 years before TL.
But listen to this. I'm actually in their meeting. I've got my camera on another Zoom meeting, and they're still broadcasting me like they don't know who I am.
She started. Now we're in our 7th month.
Okay.
2 years, 7 months. Here's your company documents.
All right. So we've gone into
we have proof of trading. You know, you can go in there and see all the trades.
Can you hear this now?
For the last 7 months, go verify all these trades on the blockchain.
Thanks, Susie.
We've had people do that.
So this is quite fun.
And then, you know, there's 5 traders.
We've got Richard in here.
Now, one of the questions.
I'm in here 3 times.
One of the ladies on our team was.
So this is another website, yes, another one that claims to do arbitrage trading. They said they've got 5 traders that are doing arbitrage trading, and you buy a package or a membership, you can be part of the profit that these traders decide to work for a company and make millions of dollars, have decided to share their knowledge, experience, and skills with a group of people that are selling memberships to people like you. And then they're going to share the profits with you. That's the basics of it. They actually said they've got 20 traders. You know, it goes on and on. But I think the best part was I actually managed to go in there and turn the camera on and demand that they answer the questions that I've been putting into the chat box. And this is a bit hard to hear, but you'll get the general gist of it.
First thing I asked her was,
could you guys... Here we go. I want them answered because I don't believe you're a legitimate company.
Yeah, George, can you pay attention and get rid of that spy?
I'm not a spy. I'm not a spy. I'm the Scheme Avenger. You guys are scamming. You guys are scamming frauds. This is a fraud. This company. Answer the questions in the chat room. So that was quite funny. I just turned my mic on because a lot of these smaller, they only had 11 people in their room. But I did post 12 questions, I think, or maybe 10 questions in the chat room. They didn't answer them. So that got more exciting. And then we went back. They asked me if I wanted to speak because I didn't know who I was. They've already kicked out 2 of my other connections. And then I actually am Brad Ross.
Bucket will grow up. Okay. That's my advice for today. Thanks.
All I got was okay.
All right, cool. All right. How about Brad? Brad, I did. Are you? I don't know if you're new on here. Do you have a question you want to pop out?
Thanks, guys. Yep.
Wendy. Yeah. Hey, Brad. How you doing?
Yeah, good. Not too bad. I think I'm actually related to Tony Walker. He's the guy in the room. Yeah, mate. Got the same grey hair, but you can't see my hair at the moment. You guys are awesome. No, you've obviously been involved in this industry for a while. What makes you think this one's the best opportunity out there at the moment? Because that's a pretty tall claim. Because there's obviously quite a few of them.
Well, I'd have to say for the transparency, we know everything about the CEO. Besides the point, we've been there. Our upline, he looked 4 years. I looked at 50 companies before, from the beginning of December until we didn't actually pull the trigger on this until the 4th week of January.
Is it your company?
No, it's not my company.
Oh, sorry.
Just I'm a consultant. I look at companies and build certain projects that I'll feel confident on. I don't normally build any companies unless I fly in to meet with the owner, whoever's involved in the company.
Listen to the claims he's about to make.
I built numerous different crypto projects.
Can you give me some examples?
The companies I built, I don't want to go into them on an open Zoom.
Of course he doesn't.
But I built a lot of different, my own companies, along with, I built Herbalife, back
Oh, wow.
So, and I've owned my own company, so I've been very successul.
Did you say you started Herbalife?
I didn't say I started it, but I built it.
How's that work?
I was a distributor.
Oh, right. So there's quite a few distributors, and you were one of them, but you built a team up around it.
So I built a lot of different companies. But what I'm trying to tell you here is I've done my due diligence on this company.
Proof.
I like it. So, this is why we're in here building it.
Who is
your upline?
Well, I'm just thinking about investing, but I've just gone through and I found some questions, and I've actually found the questions that I want to ask in the chat room that you've got. And one of them is that this used to be called another name, like Trade It Like Crazy. Is that right?
Yeah, it used to be called Trade Like Crazy, yes.
How come they haven't updated the social media links that seem to point to the other system now that you've rebranded? Well, it was good while it was lasted there, Rich. Yeah, so it's sort of funny, but if you want to watch that video, you can. But that's basically us done for the day, guys. Jan's Gregory stuff is over. And I have literally gone through and opened 20 Zoom meetings. call it a day for today. I might pop back and never get a chance to do the UK Prime, but it's always a bit tricky going in there. But yeah, that's us. That's today. It's been a great day, and I will put timestamps in there, especially for Joe's recording of him in his own Zoom meeting, which is the highlight of today. That was just friggin' brilliant.
You can put below it if they want to see the full meeting.
Now, where is that? Because I will make a special video just for that and relaunch that. I'll do that in the next hour. Have you got a link for that?
Oh wait, yeah.
Excellent. Where did you put it? Are you going to give it to me? Should we go WhatsApp or should we do Telegram? What works for you? Because is it on your Rumble? Easy Go Trading. Vimeo deleted. We've got a lot of links there. Easy. Yeah, there's so much information coming through. Ooh, where are you gone? Where are you gone, Bob? Bob gone. Bob gone. Oh no, I've done something wrong here. I've just hit the wrong window, which is great. Oh, you're awesome. Is that have you uploaded it to there already? Oh, brilliant. Yes. Meeting.
There's the full one. Our buddy posted it.
Oh, he posted it. Oh, right. Oh, that's brilliant. Oh, he's an idiot. He really is an idiot. So why would he post that? Why would he post that? It's unlisted. Oh, brilliant. So that will be listed soon. So he's an idiot. I hope he's not watching because I'm just about to the guy's so an unlisted link.
So grab it while you can in case he tries to. Oh crap!
Oh, I hope he's not listening to what we're talking about at the moment because and I probably won't be able to because if you upload a new video, it takes we have time to render. But I'll tell you in 3 seconds whether that's possible to grab that. So that's the whole meeting of him.
Yeah,
that's just brilliant. Come on, it's analyzing, waiting to download. Oh my goodness, we've got it. At least Joe goes in there and deletes that in the next 1.5 minutes. That is just brilliant. Yeah. Oh, we have a lot of victory today. So anyway, so I'll put that video up of now. I don't know, the open and honest conversation. That is going to fully expose them, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, that's breathtaking, really. And that was 2 days ago. How did that work? No.
Yeah, he played because he played the majority of the meeting. What right? What's from
and the one that you played today? That's pretty much the same.
Yeah, the one that you watched live, with the Q&A, that was where he went live. So he talked, he played that video, and then he went live to answer other questions.
Have you got the other meeting?
Which one?
Did you record today's meeting with him replaying this video? Because that would be better, in a way.
The whole one? No, I didn't. I just streamed the last part to you.
Oh, right. Well, maybe we could actually go back to my meeting and pluck out that bit and make a video about that. And maybe
I gotta get more hard drive space. I have too many videos on the scams.
Yeah, no, I've got a 12 terabyte hard drive for me. It's a bit of a laugh.
So
no, it's good. We'll make something out of that anyway. Oh, you're awesome, mate. That's pretty cool.
Right.
All right, we'll catch you next time, and we'll call it quits for now. But we'll see you in the next live.
Thank you.
How's that? All right, mate. I'm Danny DeHeck, aka the Crypto Ponzi Scheme Avenger, here to name and shame anyone running or promoting a Ponzi scheme or a scam. If you have any information that will help us stop these criminals who think they have a right to be salespeople for scams and Ponzi schemes that are fraudulently taking money off people, let us know. Go to theheck.com. I'm signing out for the day. We'll see you in the next live.